The time is 11 a.m. in sunny California. Hello, everyone! Welcome back to my show. How's everybody doing today? It is a lovely Thursday over here, and I'm excited to do something a little bit different today. We're going to be doing art! It's so exciting! How's everyone doing today? I see so many lovely people in chat already. I see, of course, the wrenches, Lady Kirin, Charlie Arlette, and of course the new, improved, and more powerful than ever Moontones joining us as the new wrench. A new member of the party, you could say. I see Alexo, early riser as always. Irina, so nice to see you. I also see Raven and Cypher. I see Marty. Hi, Marty. So nice to see you. And I see the Bohemian. Hi, Bohemian. So nice of you to join us. Welcome. And I see Das. Hi, Das. How's everybody doing today? I see that Charles is also working on art. That's awesome. So exciting. As always, we begin the stream the same way. Is chat very slow today? I have not noticed. Not on my end. How about let's test. Everyone, tell me what you had for, or no, tell me what you're sipping on right now as we begin the stream every single day. You're a new face, Bohemian? So nice to meet you then. Welcome to the stream. If this is your first time, do please keep in mind we have rules in the chat. They're in the description of this video. Please, if you could take just 1 minute to read them, I would really appreciate it. Thank you. I'm drinking water. Let me take a quick sip. Water, I guess, again, super underrated. As for the plans for today, Charles says, but not paint water. Irina, you're definitely not drinking nail polish. You silly goof. Bohemian is drinking nothing. Well, consider getting something to drink. Because hydration is very important. Exclamation mark hydrate in the chat, by the way. Don't forget to hydrate. We're going to be working today. I'm going to be making art today. Thanks to all of you, we unlocked art streams. That was our third goal so far. I've been streaming for just 1 month, and we've already hit 3 donation goals, and that just makes me so incredibly happy. Thank you, all of you, for your support. So, as part of your support, we unlocked art streams. So today, I'm going to be working on... Let me bring up... So, I've been working on... Give me a second. That's not supposed to happen. Let's... Oh, crap. I'm gonna have to, like... Alright. Everybody hold on to your butts, okay? That's showing the chat window that I like to actually use. And that's telling me that Discord is being really silly today. Okay, now let me try this. Okay, we're back. Alright, perfect. Now I just have to, like, fix my entire setup. If you all enjoyed seeing yourselves, enjoy it, because it's never gonna happen ever again. I actually was having microphone issues literally 3 minutes before going live. It's so funny. Alright. So, I've been working on a cozy role-playing game. It's a hack of Ironsworn called Iron Valley. It's a cozy tabletop role-playing game about living in a town like Stardew Valley or Animal Crossing and just having a nice time, taking on like personal promises, like catching the legendary River King, the hardest to catch fish in the whole river, or, you know, catching all the bugs, or just developing relationships with the villagers. And today, we're gonna start making art for that game. We're gonna begin with the logo. I believe that the key art for a game like this is really important because it infers the rest of the art we're going to be making. So I want to make the logo today. I have a bunch of examples and ideas that I'm, you know, taking inspiration from. I also want to remind you that tomorrow we're going to be getting back to writing. I gotta finish writing the rules for this game, so tomorrow's stream, same time, same bad channel, it's gonna be, we're gonna be getting back to writing the rules for this game. If I'm able to today, I would like to finish writing all the goddamn skills, so I don't have to think about them anymore. And after that, we might just be, like, cruising, because there's not much writing left after that. So yes, tomorrow we're gonna be doing writing. Yo, Siska's here! Hi, Siska! Hi, Siska. Thank you for sharing that photo of you in the chat on Discord. You looked very lovely. Siska says, I am here, I am queer, I am filled with hamburgers. Yo, that's the life. Yo. Wait, is the stream... Okay. For a hot second, Raven said the stream is already breaking, and I thought it was like internet-wise. No, it's just literally just the chat box wasn't working, because that's life. So yeah, we're gonna be working on art today. This is my first time doing an art stream, so I would like to ask everyone to be super nice to me. Not about the art, but actually about the technical difficulties. So yes. Oh, Chips is here. Hello, Chips. Thank you for coming to the stream. So nice to see you again. Also, I realized I didn't hit Siska with the sound, so I'm gonna hit you with this one instead.
I'm sorry.
There we go. All right. So time to make some art. I'm a little bit nervous because my Apple Pencil on my iPad loves to be a little bit of a bum. I'm half expecting that the pencil's gonna break today, but that's life. Let us just move on with the next stage of this stream. We've been doing writing, we've been doing role-playing. It is time. Oh, Kendra's here. Yo, Kendra. Yo. Citra's here. Hello, Citra. You're also good. I love you all. Okay, let's just go. Okay, nothing has broken yet. Nothing has broken. The Apple Pencil works. You are in. Welcome to my Procreate. You're inside of my iPad right now. I was messing earlier with this because Kitty sent me this photo, by the way. Kitty sent me this photo. Oh no, I drew on top of it. Oh, rip. All right, anyways. Kitty sent me this photo and I was gonna meme on it. Because this Cheeto does in fact look like a dude, doesn't it? It's like a little dude going to work, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know. Oh, this round pencil is way too stabilized. Goodbye, love. Goodbye, love. And there you go, yeah. It's leaving to go get some cigarettes and probably never come back. So you might recognize some of the art pieces that are on here, by the way. You know, the 3 genders present on here, by the way. And also, of course, you know, we don't talk about this meme anymore, but, you know, here it is for anyone out there. Chip says he's just chilling. Yeah, you're in my files, yeah. Of course, by the way, this is still true, forever true, by the way. The mods in chat are trying to keep me wrangled, but I'm just too chaotic. So let's go into my folder where all the thumbnails live, by the way. Oh, look at that. Look, all the thumbnails live here. Is there anything here that could get me in trouble? I don't think so. It's not like I draw not safe for work art anyway. Yeah, you can even see where I was making like the overlays. Yeah, there you go. Oh, happy Groundhog's Day. It's today Groundhog's Day? I don't want to say that I've never observed that holiday, but it's really more a matter of like, you know, I'm not American, so. No, we can't talk about. Oh look, here's the animation that you're looking, actually. The cool thing about you guys like being able to like see this is that you can see like my work process, by the way. Yeah, here's all the logos we have made so far. The meme is still my background. Ah, let's go. I love that. Oh yeah, Siska, it's on the queue. So okay, you know what? I gotta take a second. Actually, I gotta take a second for a close up. I want to go out of my way to first and foremost. I would like to thank a member of our community who is forever hard at work. I want to thank Moontomes, also known as Ronnie. Just the little guy. I want to thank them again for telling me about Touch Portal yesterday. Ronnie has basically saved me hundreds of dollars, literally by just posting one comment yesterday in chat. Thank you so much for that. So I figured that, you know, since we're here, I wanted to tell you a little story about me and Ronnie. Because me and Ronnie, we actually go ways back. When we first met, I believe, if I remember correctly, the year was 1942. We were working for the Royal Air Force, right in the middle of the Blitz. And, you know, I was, of course, captain, and Moontoms was just a young cadet, you know, just joining the force for the first time, just an airplane pilot. And, you know, I didn't really think they would amount to much, you know. I was a hardened soldier of the time, you know, and, you know, I just, you know, I would see into the youthful eyes of Ronnie, you know, every time they would hop on their airplane to fight the Germans, and I would just think to myself, there goes that kid, sure hope they make it back. And, you know, it's good to know now, you know, After all that's happened, Ronnie, became a sky pirate, then a regular pirate, then a dragon, then has something to do with ghosts now. And now, they have a degree as a certified therapist, speaks 17 languages, has climbed Mount Everest. All I gotta say is that, I'm really proud of Ronnie, and honestly, I feel blessed that they are a part of my community. So this one goes out to you, Ronnie. Thank you. Thank you. Although that wasn't the first time I met Ronnie. I mean, really, if you think about it, the first time, we met as children on the deck of the Titanic. The year was 1911, and the idea of a world war was far away in distance, and we never even thought about it. But we were just two different kids from two different worlds meeting on the deck of the Titanic. Of course, I was a poor Irish kid, and Muntums, of course, was an influential member of the English elite. And let's just say that we shared a quiet and beautiful moment in the lower levels of the ship. Unfortunately, our time together was cut short by the events that followed, but I want to let you know that, if you think the ship was bad, you should have seen what Ronnie did to the iceberg. That's all I want to say. Anyways, so moving back on, getting back to work. Were you in a room-sized computer instead of a Tamagotchi in the 1940s? Listen. That's why it is at the bottom of the iceberg. Yeah. For a hot second, I was like, should I have this anecdote just become like the plot of the movie Titanic? But it felt like a little bit, in bad taste, because I know Ronnie, but I don't want to imply anything else. I love Ronnie. They're a wonderful member of the community, and you have to know when to pull the brakes on the joke. If I didn't know better, I would say you were in love with Moontums instead of Kitty by how much you praise them. It's a room-sized computer. Oh yeah. It's a big one. I am not in fact in love. Oh, you think I praise Moontums a lot? You should see how much I praise Kitty. Oh my god, I love Kitty so much. Kitty's the best, you guys. Anyways, yeah. So praising Moontums nonstop is in part it's because of the bit, but also because I actually genuinely appreciate their presence. Now, I don't want anybody to feel jealous because, oh no, Max only compliments Moontomes. I compliment all of you all the time. The bit with Raven yesterday was really funny. Irene is very helpful. Chips is mentally in tune with everybody on the stream, basically. Again, Alexo, hilarious as always, Everyone here is just so nice. And if I didn't say your name out loud, it's because, I haven't thought about it yet, but, I'll give you a compliment in time. DB Cooper killed JFK and Ronnie sunk the Titanic. Oh, you don't want to know what we were doing in the 1960s. I just want to say. Anyway, so let's talk about Iron Valley. And I'm actually we're gonna work using cycles, by the way. So if you're gonna be working alongside with us, you're absolutely welcome to. We're gonna work for 25 minutes, take breaks of 5 minutes, and rinse and repeat. The time starts now. So a logo is part of the key art for a game, and I've gathered a lot of samples here. We have, of course, the Animal Crossing games, Coral Island, which is actually in early access but still a relatively beautiful game. My Dear Farm by, I forget the name of the studio, is something Beer. They're actually a studio that makes mobile games that's based in Mexico. Again, where Cuata is basically, so of course represent. Farm Together is not really a good game, but it's just here kind of as an example. And of course, the designs we've already made. The original design for Iron Valley was very much clearly just the logo for the compliment will be there. For instance, Ghost has been really, really helpful during the brainstorming streams. Also, hi Ghost, nice to see you again. So this logo, the Iron Valley logo, is just literally the Stardew Valley logo. I may or may not have just traced over. Yeah. What's your problem? What is oh no, it's happened already. Okay, everyone hold on to your buttholes. My pen has fallen asleep. Oh my god, it fixed itself. Okay, let's go. Aww. Siska, that's gay. Siska says, Ronnie has improved my life so much you have no idea. Aww. Ronnie's so sweet. I love Ronnie. One day I too aspire to be as powerful as Ronnie. So the logo for Iron Valley is quite literally the logo for Stardew Valley, just with iron instead of Stardew on top. So we're not going to do that. That feels a little bit too close to the money. Also, let's talk a little bit about graphic design, okay? So our brains are naturally attuned to look at things that are round and think that they're nice and sweet, and things with edges are mean and bad. That is literally how our brains work. Let me actually do this instead. So, what are the main themes of this game? This game, I want it to be nice and welcoming. Everybody's allowed to play this game. Everybody's welcome to play this game. If we could only gather together and help Max get a new pencil. Iron. So, Irina says, we were playing the board game Furnace last night, which has iron as a resource, and everybody kept getting distracted by how I say iron in one syllable with my hick accent. So I love iron as a title. Hell yeah, I love that. Oh, hi Raquel, it's so nice to see you. Welcome to the stream. Welcome back to the stream, Raquel. Can I just say, by the way, I know that we everybody was losing their minds on the Discord, but oh my god, the nursery looks so adorable. I don't want to say Kitty cried, but let me just say Kitty was like this close to crying. And if you want to know how this close is, okay? This close. Kitty was this close to crying. Alright, so by the way, in case nobody knows, in case you don't know, the app that I'm using to draw is Procreate. It is the best $10 you can spend on the App Store. Yeah. Kendra knows what's up. Yeah, no turfs are allowed on this stream. I'm very sorry. Absolutely not, especially not during this month of all months. So, I want. Because, you know, especially the logo for Jushmu, which is a person who makes like stickers and charms and all that other stuff. Oh, hell yeah. I love that. It's so good when you have someone who can help you with that, honestly. Kitty and I remodeled our room last year, and it legitimately took like a week of me to do all the painting by myself. I mean, Kitty helped. I don't want to take Kitty's credit away. Kitty helped, but that definitely, like, you know, it took a long time just to do one room. So I can imagine having help with that really help a lot. So the standard for what a farming video game logo should look like is pretty much set in stone right now. And although, you know, I recognize that, you know, I want my title to be nice and eye-catching, I also want to walk the line of it being familiar. So clearly, the logo is gonna clearly be some sort of text with a backing that looks like wood, and I would definitely maybe like to steal a little bit of this like sign behind the lettering and some leaves, like in Deer Farm. But then again, we also have a logo like Ooplets. Ooplets is incredibly welcoming. Again, round shapes equals friend in the human brain. Welcome back to graphic design is my passion, by the way. The pastel tones of the letters, all of them being different, which clearly harkens to the fact that all the ooplets are, you know, a little bit different, and the O having little leaves in the front indicating that it's supposed to be a flower is just very, very good graphic design right there. So hey now, you're not allowed to compliment me. You're here to roast me. That's how a relationship works. So here's a couple things that I want with Iron Valley. I want Iron Valley to have a really nice and soft look to it. By the way, I'm going to be making this. This canvas is huge, by the way. This canvas is like 5.5 inches by 5.5 inches with 300 DPI. So this is going to be a big logo. I'd rather start big than having to blow up a logo. I know it's vines wrapped around iron and rose bushes as the valley. Ooh, interesting. So the one reference to Ironsworn and Starforge that I want to bring is that in the art for the RPG, Sean Tompkin kept using this sign, this symbol here, I guess the two overlaid stars, as kind of like a symbol of the people who are Ironsworn, which are basically people who swear upon iron to fulfill promises. There's kind of this like unspoken idea that Starforged is set in the same world as Ironsworn, just in the future. And, you know, of course, this is not official. You know, I would never dare to claim that this is an official product, but I feel like it would be a disservice to not reference, you know, the original source material. So I want the symbol inside of the O. I will either want the O to be a coin, which would make sense. I would either want the coin to be a coin, or just have the symbol inside of it, much in the same way that Coral Island has a little piece of coral on the inside of the O. That's the plan. Also, what are people doing? Kitty's on the phone. Kitty can't hear the compliments. Kitty's very emotional today. Don't make Kitty cry, Siska. I will beat you up. I won't beat anybody up. I'll just be like, well, you shouldn't have done that. Alright, so I am nervous of starting, just like I was when I first started writing on this channel. I'm not in a wrestling mood. Siska, how dare you? Okay, I'm sorry. I can't bully you today. Your grandpa's dead. I can't bully you. I can't. By the way, I do want to say though, you looked adorable. I know I already said it, but you looked adorable. And you gotta remind your queer friends when they're looking their best. That's the same shape as the Twilight Sparkles watermark. I have never noticed. That's funny. I love that. Alright, so let me just crunch all these guys together and just start like messing with things, okay? So right away, why is there just a tiny little dot right here? Oh my god. Okay, anyways. So the tools that I want to use for today, I like I've been using this blunt ink stabilized to do my thumbnail titles. Kind of like, the ones that you've been seeing lately. And I find that, it makes the thumbnail look really nice and welcoming. It's really nice and playful. I want a title that looks a little bit bubbly. I know that, Iron Storm is not necessarily a bubbly game that makes you feel welcomed. But I want Iron Valley to be that. So we're gonna... Originally, I was thinking of having like the dot of the eye be a flower, but that feels a little bit over-designed, honestly. Again, I like how simplistic Ooblets is, and it's definitely a hand-drawn title. Logo, you can tell because the O's are actually different size altogether. I feel bad saying I'm obsessed with the funeral fit, but obsessed with the funeral fit, iconic. Yo, it's so true. It's so true. It's so true. Siska looked real good. That's all I gotta say. All right, so let me just delete this. So I'm hoping, let's go 50% on the size of the brush. And I'm just gonna start just writing. I want it to be like handwritten for sure. Let me make the grid a little bit smaller so I can like use it as guides. I'm thinking, what kind of emotion do I want this logo to evoke? And I want it to just feel nice and welcoming. I want it to feel like everybody's welcome in this world. Everybody's allowed to come into this world and play with me. And play with the world that I've created, the characters that I've created. Just nice and soft shapes. Oh, no, we have timers. Right next to my head, we have the Pomodoro timer. Of course, it's Pomo Farm, the game that I've been playing in the background, but it's still a Pomo timer. We have 50 minutes on the clock. Siska. Yo, Kendra's got some concerts, concert tickets. Let's go. What for? Turtleneck and circle skirt, but that's how you get them. It's true. All right, so my other issue, I want them to be relatively the same shape. So here's what we do, okay? We make a new layer, and we draw over the previous text to get a feeling for it being the same shape. The human eye sees points and edges as threats. It's the reason why, certain kinds of visual design are more appealing instead of others. We gravitate towards nice, soft things, and I want to appeal to that. And even as I'm drawing, I'm thinking I originally wanted to have like the N look like this, but that's not welcoming enough. I want the nice long arch of the undercase N. Oh, Fallout Boy and Bring Me the Horizon. Let's go. The pre-sale was intense. Took me all the morning. Yo, congrats though. Now I could do the A like this, but that doesn't feel welcoming enough. I want big round shapes. Big round shapes. big round shapes. And now the L is a bit of a problem because undercase L is unfortunately easy to confuse with an I. So I'm thinking of doing these kind of like anyone who knows Japanese will know this is she. So I'm thinking of doing a little bit like that. Not so much to make them like a J, but just enough so that it looks like an L. And then we wrap this up with just a lovely simple E. And then again, I love the flourish on the Y. I feel like that wraps things together. So let's try that. Again, this is not even the real logo. I'm just playing around with ideas, trying to see the kerning of the letters. Just trying to get a feeling for, oh yeah, anybody out there just completely undoes every single thing they do whenever they make a mistake? Wearing heels on a soft graveyard was not was also not appreciated. Oh, I love that. That's funny. Hell yeah. Iron Vashi. Yeah. Oh, that, yeah, you're funny. Ba shishie. Let's go with you for now. Again, I feel like the size of the letters is not quite right. It's not quite right. I could, of course, you know, take inspiration from a real font and use that as the reference, but I'm not sure if I want to do that. I don't know if I want to do that. Probably, I don't want them to look too close. Now, let's do a little bit of a test, okay? I need to know really quickly. Let's increase the drawing guide, because I need to know if these MFers are centered. Okay, you are centered now. Are you centered? You little MFer, are you centered? You are now centered. Perfect. Magnifique. This is making me want yoga instructor max. Yeah, I had a feeling that I was gonna have. I could also do a swirly lowercase L. Ooh, that's a really good point! Irina, that's a really good point! That's a really good point. Okay, hold up. Irina has made a really good point. So I knew right away. I knew before I started streaming that I'm like, when I did art, this was gonna become like, not so much Bob Ross, but this was gonna be like, this is gonna be like Max non-stop talking, trying to explain to the best of their ability what the hell they were doing. And I realized that it does kind of sound like I'm a yoga instructor. Take a deep breath. Stretch your back. And release. Okay, I'm not sure if I like it. I would have to do like double cursive L. And then that would probably look like a really... No, okay. It was worth the test. It was definitely worth the test. But I'm not sure about it. Let me just put these guys away. Now, I don't want it to be cursive. I don't want to have to do cursive. That's just too much work. So the questions that are coming to mind right away. First off, this V is way... I did the smart object where you kind of hold it and then you can actually like shape it around. This does not work. This looks way too sharp. This does not look welcoming. I like the non-cursive L better. Thank you. Yeah, you know, again, you know, I'm gonna go with my gut feeling on a lot of these things. Like right now, I look at that V and that V looks way too sharp. That V does not look welcoming. It does not look inviting. What am I doing? I'm doing this, and then I'm gonna delete this SOB right here. And then with that in the background, I can now make another V a little bit more. Just a little bit less angular. Just a little less angular. For now. We're gonna be changing all this, of course. My next question is, as I'm designing this right now, do I want it to be slightly tilted? So in graphic design, tilting something usually means that, you know, it's off kilter, it's different, it's used to make things look edgy. But in this case, you know, would it look playful if it was just a little bit off center? Would it look playful? Like, you know, I recognize, you know, Animal Crossing, of course, doesn't actually use soft lettering, and I would actually argue that this is kind of more of a problem of trying to make the original logo work in the future, to be entirely honest, but like just a little bit off-centered. Yeah, I'm totally going to think, are you centered, you little MFer, while meditating now? And now we go back to the breath. Don't think about work. Stop thinking about work, you little MFer. Think only about the breath. I'm a meditation nerd, so. Yo, anybody want like guided meditations by me? Kitty and I, we have a recurring gag of me doing like guided meditations but doing them wrong. So I envisioned that, you know, there would be. I envisioned that it would be kind of like whoop, 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 whoop. A little bit like, you know, this is not perfect. I could make this look way better faster, but we're not right now. The goal of this is not to make this look good right away. And then what do we do after this? After this, I think. And again, these are not the final colors. I don't want anybody to be like, but that color looks bad. Yeah, this is not done, buddy. We're gonna make a little bit of a blur. By the way, here's a secret to how to make outlines really easy on Procreate, by the way. You blur an object, you do automatic selection, you shrink it, invert it, fill it, boom, there you go, there's outlines right there. There you go, easy peasy lemon squeezy. There used to be a way more complicated method of doing that, and people were losing their minds over it, and I'm like, buddy, you can just do this is way easier. Now, well, see, I've been studying the design of Deer Farm, because I like that there's like, you can see the shadow of the text, and that makes it pop a lot better. I'm gonna show you another little art trick, by the way. Kendra, take a deep breath. No, you're doing it wrong. Stop doing it like that. And exhale. Okay, hopefully this would look good, okay? So on iPad, you can actually go to the accessibility settings and enable it so that on triple pressing on the home button, you can enable color filters. And one of those color filters is grayscale, and you can use that. Oh, you can't see it, only I can see it. Boo, boo. Okay, anyways. You can't see it, but I can see it. It turns the entire screen grayscale, which makes it so that you can see the values on the colors that you have on you and see what pops the most. I'm gonna give you a little secret, okay? Have you ever noticed that on all my thumbnails, let me actually like go into this one. The line color is dark brown, but my eyes are actually always black. The lines of my eyes are always black, and the white of my eyes are always pure white, and that's so you literally can't see it. But let me actually I'm gonna copy all. I'm gonna paste it. I'll show you what I'm seeing on my screen, by the way. There you go. And it's a little bit hard to tell because the recording software is adding just a little bit. It's adding just a little bit of extra darkness and contrast, but like the outline for my eyes is actually the darkest out of the entire setup, and that just makes it so that, you know, you can see where the light is going. The brightest color is what usually attracts the eye first, etc., etc. That's why literally, you know, I guide the text first. Your eye is gonna see the text first, and then you're gonna see my eyes and my face, and then you're gonna see the rest of the setup. Anyways, thumbnail design out of the way. So Iron Valley, and of course, you know, this probably will be a lot thinner than this, but let me just immediately do this, and I want a clipping layer and make it like really, really bright. And actually, you should be underneath it. I lied. This was all definitely above it. Definitely above it for sure. You know, I'm not just trying to copy the Deer Farm logo, but I'm just kind of using it as inspiration. You know, the ideas are right here. You just have to kind of like make them work. And I'm thinking after this, let me just give me a really dark tone. That's not what I wanted. You lied to me. You betrayed me. Everyone betray me. I'm fed up with this world. Anyway, sorry. This is your daily The Room reference, brought to you by MKirin. Just a little bit of a shadow, just to make that back right there pop. And can we make it darker? Darken. I don't want it to pop that much. But anyways, what is it? What is happening on the stream? Wait, I averted my eyes from the stream for 1 minute and suddenly there's a cute outline. Thank you. Yeah, irises also naturally go darker at the edge. That's also true. It's true. Max does some magic with art that I can't even follow. Oh, man. Man, I'm not even good at this stuff. And now you're making me curious to get the app too, as it looks. Oh yeah, no. Procreate is worth like it's $10 on the App Store. It's incredible. As someone who paid like $80+ for Clip Studio, which is still an incredible deal, by the way. $10 for Procreate is absolutely just nearly offensive. It's nearly like ridiculous that it's only $10. Welcome to the world of tech. Free thumbnail idea. Maxing the post with the classic room gif, where he's looking around and shrugging. Oh my god, yes. I love that. Yeah, no, I'm not even good at art, by the way. I'm literally not even good at this. Charles is definitely good at this. I'm not. Also, by the way, this outline shouldn't even be here. If we're following the guide of Deer Farm, and if we're using it as inspiration, and again, you know, we're just making an outline right here. Well, clearly, leaves don't come in like singles, Max. Oh, definitely like a nice little leaf right here, and then, you know, just give me like, I'll probably put a bloom somewhere, but anyways, and then just make this a little bit lighter, a little bit more. Let's just saturate it. Just make the brush bigger. Sorry, the Nier Automata song "Weight of the World" is coming on, and I'm having a moment. Okay, now I'm committing a sin, by the way. I hate doing this. Don't do this at home, kids. Boom. Okay, and now we duplicate this. I need the color that I used in the back. Grab this. Boom. And now, once again, we're going to Gaussian blur this MFR, put it to a 3, then go to selection, go automatic, and then just shrink it just tiny little bit. 3% is usually good enough. Invert it so you have the section that you want. Fill it. Boom. There you go. This is actually way thinner of an outline than I wanted to. Yo, wait. Yo, Ronnie's here. Hi, Ronnie. How you doing? Ronnie's the best. Oh my god, Ronnie. Definitely don't rewind and watch the beginning of the stream. Absolutely. No, don't do that. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't watch the beginning of the stream. I wasn't talking about you. The Bohemian is like, you good artist. You don't even know. I'm walking on the shoulders of giants. Cause like Charles is in the chat right now. Charles, incredible artist. Like actually, you know, like went to college for art. I just draw my characters. No, you clipped it for them. No, Siska. Oh no. Yeah, I'll give this leaf a little friend right here. Yeah, well, yeah, leaves don't come on by themselves. They have little friends. Wait till I read drawing on the right side of the brain. I can denounce your "I'm not a good artist" claims with facts and logic. We are art. Max, you're not allowed to compliment me at the expense of your own worth. Oh no, see. It's not that oh, my pencil died again. Okay, so let me just try again. Has my pencil remembered? Oh yeah, thank you. My pencil remembered that it actually wants to work today. So two things can be true at once. It's true. I can also be a little bit. I guess my issue is that I see the long way that I have to go. But I guess you're right. It would be dishonest of me to be like, don't worry about how you feel about your writing. You will get there. You will do good. And I guess, honestly, you guys are right. I guess I am doing very good with my writing. Don't downgrade yourself. You're awesome. Aw. Thank you, Bohemian. It's true. Is Max not seeing my comments? Oh, no, yeah. I saw them. Let me check the stream on the bitrate on my side is good. It might just be YouTube today, honestly. And this is with like the ultra quick latency, by the way. Charles says, if I'm not allowed to say I'm not the best writer, you're not allowed to say the same about your art. Okay, this is fair. I accept my defeat. Charles is right. By the way, our first break has arrived. I want everybody to take a chance to, you know, get up, stretch your limbs. You know, if you've been watching since the stream began, you've been sitting down for over half an hour. So definitely take a chance to hydrate. Again, hydration is incredibly important. What always gets me and I find really, really funny is that people are like, you know, when you're sick, make sure to drink tons of liquids. And then they just stop drinking liquids once they're not sick. And I'm like, dude, just drink water all the time. It's just good for you. Do I have a funny sound to go with this section? I actually don't. But I do love my favorite Animal Crossing sound. Yeah, there you go. It's funny. Oh, Bohemian was making food. What are you making? Also, where are you in the world? Are you having dinner? Is this lunch? Is this breakfast? Where are you? We have a lot of European viewers, so for them it's like dinner time. Take a chance, take a chance. Wait, hold up! Siska, you can't start... You're stealing my meme, Siska? 8 glasses a day. Well, that number is kind of like old lore. If some people might argue that depending on your body shape and your height and your weight, you might need more or less water. My pencil died again, by the way. But honestly, just drink water. Life hack, just drink water. Citra is absolutely correct. Texas! Hey! Okay, alright. Everybody should give me a round of applause because I tried my best. I was this close. I'm holding my fingers about to touch. I was about to do a yeehaw. Just because we have a viewer from Texas. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? Making pasta carbonara. Yo, Peter, that sounds delicious. Milk is better than water. Tobias, I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure. By the way, hi. Oh, drinking Fanta lemon sugar free tonight. Yo, one of you. That sounds delicious, actually. By the way, Kendra, I saw your comment, by the way. Kendra's like, Max, : it might just be y'all slow internet. Get good. Huh. I mean, truth be told, by the way, I do want to make it a clear point that Kitty is watching on... You're watching on your phone, aren't you, babe? I mean, like, if you're watching on your phone, then, like, yeah, you're like on Wi-Fi, and, if you're watching on your phone, the delay is way bigger than actually watching on, like, a computer. Howdy. Moontomes. No, now you know. I love Moontomes. By the way, thank you so much for recommending me Touch Portal, by the way. You have saved me hundreds of dollars. You're incredible. I love you, Moontomes. I don't want to say that Moontomes is like proven to be like the coolest member of the party, but you know, I'm just saying, I'm not saying that I'm gonna have to pick, you know, clearly this is the RPG with a party of 3 characters, and Moontomes is like the cool character you get halfway through the game. It's tough. It's tough. Okay, I have not actually stretched, and I should. The weather has been better over here on my side of the country. It was raining a lot recently, and the barometric pressure was making one of my joints just completely like hurt like heck. Okay. Irina says, was it Manzanita Sol that we were talking about? Yes, it was. Manzanita Sol is originally a Mexican soda that tastes like apple juice. The Bohemian says, lift it. Oh, yeah. No, well, my knee's doing better. And again, I was doing a lot of stretching, a lot of lifting it. Yeah, I was doing that stuff. Thank you, though. Oh, Raquel's watching on the PS5. Those exist? I didn't know the PS5 was a real thing. I thought it was just a tax fraud scam ran by the PlayStation company. The Sony Entertainment, I believe they're called. I go at the bottom. I realize I'm not a real mod on Discord. Wait, you're not a mod on Discord, Kendra? Hold up. No, wait, you are a mod. What are you talking about? You are a mod. You're a real mod. Well, you feel like you're not a real mod because you haven't banned anybody? I mean, like, you eventually will. For a hot second, I went to check Discord because I'm like, Kendra's most definitely a mod. I'm certain of that. Kendra, you have posted in the mod chat. Yo. Raquel says my partner is a crazy gaming nerd. We had a PS5 since a day before release day. Oh, this is sus. This is sus as hell. Anyways, oh crap. Oh no. Okay, everybody. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. I forgot to plant things on the little farming game I'm playing on the screen. Oh well, I guess I'm gonna have to. It's gonna be a cycle with no money. Oh well, rip. Oh, it sucks. If only I didn't have unlimited money. Oh well. Okay, so back to Iron Valley. So again, these colors are I believe the correct word is ass. These colors are ass. I'm not happy with these colors. Let me just lower the mic a little bit so that I can bring myself closer and achieve my ultimate working at the iPad pose, which is me hunched over the iPad. I have a better setup. I actually have a better setup for working on the iPad, but currently, at this moment, I can't have that setup and also a stream. Okay, so if we are to be following the plan that I was thinking about, there would be a symbol on the inside of the O. But my question is, how do we make this happen? Do I literally just... Are we talking about just literally having, like, you know... Would it literally just be as simple as just... Then it would be... We're talking about something like... And again, this is all very bad and very rough because we're just trying to get an idea for how this would look like on the page. That does kind of serve the purpose that I was thinking of. My issue is that can I Oh. Yo!
Just donated 6 nuggies.
Yo, thank you, Bohemian! Thank you so much for the donation. That's so sweet of you. Thank you. Oh my god. Thank you so much. Aww. Let me see if you left you didn't put a message in there. You didn't. No way. Either way, let me just hit you with a good old thank you. If I can type. And also I'm gonna hit you with a bunch of heart emojis. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Bohemian. Aww. So, I just want to say thank you so much for your support. It actually really means a lot. The current goal that we're working for on the stream is at 100 nuggies. The chat will design an outfit for me. I'm going to be redesigning my avatar very soon. So, you're helping us get there. Thank you so much. I'm going to update the counter right now, which takes us to the number 6. We are at 6 out of 100 nuggies. Thank you so much. Really, really appreciate it. Thank you. Aww. Nuggies! Yes. Actually, like, you know, the only reason why my, so originally the nuggies are actually for my cat who's on the screen right there in front of me, Yanto.exe. It's a virtual version of my cat, and the only reason we got to put the cat on the stream is because chat actually donated, so thank you. Again, like, I can't believe we hit 3 goals in the first month, and it just means a lot to me. Thank you. Okay, so, Citra has asked a really good question. Siska says, folks, I need a shark onesie for Max. Be real. Oh yeah. We crushed that goal already, Raquel. In fact, I'm actually gonna start doing that stream next week. It'll be on Tuesday. I guess it's a good time as I need to mention it. I'm not gonna be streaming on Monday because Kitty has a dentist appointment and I'm gonna be there for her. It's actually kind of a big deal, so I'm gonna be there holding her hand and make sure that she's okay during the whole thing. So no stream on Monday, but on Tuesday I'll be back with the first episode of drawing 151 Pokemon from memory. I'm very excited. It's gonna be a big mess. I'm very, very excited. Citro asked earlier, by the way, you've probably explained before, but would a hexagon work? So I've decided to not use the hexagon because, as I was mentioning earlier, you know, sharp edges means, you know, the human eye in graphic design, sharp hard edges means danger. Edges and points, you know, again, they feel edgy, they feel mature, and a hexagon would feel balanced, but it would also feel edgy. And for this logo, I'm going for like big round shapes. I want it to feel big and welcoming. Oh yeah. I'm sure Bohemian is like that. Dear God, is because I'm gonna be drawing them from memory. Oh yeah. And I have not studied, by the way. I'm not allowed to study. I'm excited to draw Pokemon incredibly wrong. I was not gonna say sexagon. I know. I was gonna say hexagon. I was about to say Starforged. But it's. I know. I am a geometry nerd. I know all of my geometric shapes. I would never get them wrong. Absolutely not. Shame. Shame. For shame. So. Definitely, this outline right here should be this outline here should be way thinner. A part of me almost wants to try like the ooblets look, like you know, I do, you know, I use this like dark tone on my thumbnails because I feel like purple reads very well. The Bohemian says, I don't even know Pokemon that well. Oh no, I know Pokemon well. But you know, am I going to remember them correctly? There are Pokemon I'm terrified of. I'm terrified of like Rhydon and Rhyhorn because I think I know what they look like in my head, and I'm certain that I'm wrong. Like if you were to ask me, hey Max, what does the Pokemon Tyranitar looks like? And I'll be like, oh crap, he's like a big green dude, isn't it? So again, I'm not trying to copy the look of ooblets, but I definitely love this like colorful array. Yo!
Montoms just donated 3
Montoms!
Siska wants the shark onesie. I have to help.
Aw, thank you so much. You guys are so sweet. Thank you. Oh my god. And after all you did for me already. Oh my god. Moontom, Siska, you guys are trouble. Oh my god, thank you so much. Moontoms. Damn it, Moontoms. Damn it, Moontoms, you're all so sweet. I'm fuck. I'm getting emotional. God damn it. God damn it. Thank you. Thank you. I'm gonna hit you with the shark and then some hearts. Thank you so much. Oh my god, we're making progress already. This goal literally started yesterday. Okay, thank you so much. That takes us over to 9, I think. My eyes. My poor eyes. I can't draw with tears in my eyes, you guys. Oh, it's Team Rocket. Yes, yes, yes. The message, it didn't appear on stream for some reason. Oh, that's weird. But I have updated the counter. We're at 9 out of 100 nuggies. We're almost a 10th of the way there. Thank you so much. You guys are the sweetest. Also, my pencil fell asleep again. Yes, yes, yes. It's true. Ronnie has like 6 cats. I learned about it on stream. Ronnie's James and I am Jesse, and all of Ronnie's cats are Meowth. It's true. It's true. Anybody else remember watching the Pokemon cartoon growing up and getting absolutely emotionally devastated by that episode where you learn how Meowth learned to speak? No, just me? Anybody else like watched that episode and they were just staring at the screen like this?
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
No, just me? That episode messed me up, man. And I recorded it off of the TV with a VHS tape. I probably recorded over something important, and I would rewatch that episode over and over. It's so sad. Oh no, Muntum says, I wonder what's gonna happen to them now. Yeah, now that we are they're changing the story so Ash is no longer in there. They might still keep Team Rocket. Tobias is like, oh lord, that was so long ago. Oh yeah, it's really old. Yeah, yo, Bohemian, if you want to make yourself real sad, look it up on YouTube. It's the episode where you learn how Meowth learned to speak like a human, and it's rough, man. It honestly feels like it's like it feels like a 20-minute movie. Like it goes places, right? And it ends up being like go west, young Meowth. Oh god, stop it. I almost cried because of the donations. Now you're actually gonna make me cry because of a stupid kids show. All right, where was I? Alright, so what would this look like? Oh my god, I'm absolutely gonna destroy everything. No, that looks too dark. Okay, we're definitely gonna go for wood tones. I have a whole palette over here of like... I looked at a bunch of Animal Crossing fan art, and I took the colors that I really, really liked. So we're definitely gonna grab like this like lily pad looking green for sure. And I'm not sure about any of these like wood tones, but you know, we'll figure out when we get there. So, my question is now... Let me actually... Oh, this is going to be a big mess. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. So duplicate. So we can have a backup. Delete this. If I turn everything off, how do you look like? You look fine. Okay. In that case, I'm going to grab you. You know what? All of you just combine. This is a sin. You're not supposed to do this, but whatever. It's fine. Life is too short. Now we are gonna expand this by just a little bit, just an itty bitty bit, and give me like, give me this nice like soft tone. We go automatic. We shrink it just a little bit. We invert it. We fill it. That's what I did. I messed it up. Okay, this is fair. How's Chad doing? I like the idea where Ash's mom and Jesse get together. Yo. I won't be able to make extra donations for the next few months because I'm getting a tattoo and also moving. Counting on new friends. Oh, no worries, Siska. Any support is important. And also, you gotta take care of yourself first. So, thank you so much for the donation. It means a lot. And I'm excited to finally see your tattoo once it's done. Because you were talking about it. You were hinting at it. And you know that everybody's just dying to see what it looks like. Why are you not big? Why are you not big? You know, the things that I asked, you know, children in the street. Why are you not big? Why are you so small? Why are you so small? I should have probably gone for like 5 right away. I don't know if I like... Oh, I definitely don't like that. Oh, I don't like that at all. Let me just fill it. Yeah, so what if it was instead just like a really nice, like... I'm thinking, give me this. Also, these colors are a little bit... Can I just... The color... I do... I kind of love the nice, like, greenish blue. Why are you so small? Why are you so small? I'm just very small. Okay, this feels good, by the way. That feels good. That actually feels really good. That little thing on the V feels really good. This feels unbalanced now, but we'll figure it out. Okay, now I'm actually really liking what I was doing with the O. What if I just give me like a really dark tone, and make me a new layer. Make me a new layer and hit me with a. That's way too dark actually, but whatever, it's fine. We'll fix it. We'll fix it in post. So give me saturation, brighten it just a little bit. Come on. Okay. That's still way too dark. Okay. Ooh, I like that. And now, here's what we do. Okay. Everybody, get ready. We're gonna blur this just a little bit. We're gonna select it. We're gonna go to automatic. We're gonna select it. Just a little bit. I want it to be just the slightest. And now, just a little bit lighter. Okay, now you may be thinking, Max, this looks all wrong. And it's because you have such little faith in me. It's because you have such little faith in me. I put it in the wrong layer, didn't I? Well, it turns out I have no faith in myself either. Which of you is supposed to be the one that's supposed to look like the way that I wanted it to? No, it's definitely this one. What am I thinking? Okay. So I need you. You're the one that I want. Okay. Sorry, I don't want this video to get copyright claimed. Fill layer. Okay, it looks exactly the same as the last one because I think I'm doing something wrong. What's happening? Closed eye max. Oh. I'm stuck in laughing mode. Sorry, I'm focusing too much. Closed eyes max drawing looks so blind. Oh yeah. You know what? It makes sense because I didn't know what I was doing. So that absolutely makes sense. I believe in your graphic design is my prison. I'll be fine. I gotta figure out. I want a light outline. You know what? What if I just? You know what? I'm so dumb. I'm just so dumb, you guys. Here's what I'm gonna do. Okay, everybody, hold them to your butts. Here's what we do. Okay, and then we just make it bigger, and then we align it. so that it looks like it's like a coin or something. That's so much work for a detail that nobody's going to notice, but that's art, baby! Alright, I'm committing to how this looks like for now. Delete all these layers, because we only have... How many layers do we actually have to work with? That's one of the limitations of using Procreate, is that the bigger a file is, the bigger the canvas is, the less layers you have. I have 27 layers. That's more than enough. I have drawn entire book covers in less than 27 layers, so I'm good. Max is the channel was channeling the power of very close eyes anime character. Oh, it's true. It's true. Yeah, I was doing my Brock energy. It's so true. I should make an expression just for like drawing, or it's just me just being like, I don't know, girl. It just kind of works, okay? Ooh, I kind of like that, but ooh, God. A part of me is like, I kind of want it to be like a nice, like a caramel brown. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want it to be like just brown. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the reason why I like what my Deer Farm did. Where like this is just orange. It's just like carrot orange, but it looks like wood because of the context that you're seeing. If anything, I feel like the wood here in Coral Island is actually just too dark. I think it looks a little bit too dark. I like the logo, but like I feel like this glow, it just like if you squint your eyes, it just kind of looks a little bit blurry. You know, like I'm squinting my eyes looking at this logo, right? I'm squinting my eyes. I'm doing, yeah. Okay, here you go. I'm doing the Brock thing. I'm squinting my eyes, and I'm like, I can see Iron Valley. I see the white text. There's an outline behind it. That's fine. I see like something that might look like leaves, but the overall design is there. Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, for animation, definitely the layer limit might be a little bit much. Though I've only animated like small things, so actually, you know what? Yeah, here you go. Where is the? Here you go. There you go. Look at that. That's how I made all this. Oh, it lined up. It lined up. Holy crap! Look at that. Look at that. It lined up. Anyway, I made all the animations literally on here. Yeah. There's all of them. There's the OG Yanto. Yeah, Yanto looking around. Oh, that's the Yanto getting in the box. Yanto poking out of the box. Oh, yeah. Good times. Anyways, back to work. Iron Valley. I do like it being slightly tilted. My only issue is that it looks a little bit unbalanced. And I wonder if... I'm gonna take us more towards... Oh, ew. I'm not sure. Because I could also do the ooblets thing, but I feel like the ooblets, it looks better because they get away with like, this looks like a flower and the game is about farming and that's it. I definitely feel like I need to make the coin in there like darker. Let's try something. Okay? Is the shadow in the text is that what's getting me? Oh, this is gonna suck ass. This is gonna suck. Oh, the thing I'm doing is absolute. This is sin. You're not supposed to do this. Oh, this is so bad. What is Max doing? I'm selecting all the shadow, and I'm gonna attempt to recolor it. Oh, this is so bad. This is actually sin. This is gonna look like ass, but we're here to try to make things work. Nope. Get out of there. Cut and paste. Alright, so I have extracted. That looks so bad. Okay, whatever, it's fine. I want to see. I want to see what you look like in different colors, so that we can test to see if maybe I could go with a more warm tone. I could go with like a nice, like, like reddish, maybe purple. You know, if we do something like this, are we able to play with the? See, because we could have like, like. You gotta think about what your color aesthetic says, right? I'm like, this makes me think of this is like the color of like a berry milkshake, or like a berry, like a smoothie. And I'm like, it feels very like fun. It feels very like natural. It could also make you think of like grapes, maybe. Anyway, in Iron Valley, you grow crops, which makes sense. The leaves make more sense there, but would that make it pop? Because most of these logos they're all, very much wood color. And I was thinking of going with a good wood aesthetic, but now I'm not sure. Take me back. Take me back. Because I definitely feel like that's just too darn dark, you know what I'm saying? Let's mess around with it some more, okay? Just delete you. When in doubt, delete all the layers you've been working on. Okay, so here's the rub, okay? Grab you, group you, duplicate you. We have a backup now. Flatten all of this. And now we get to look at the crease. I need to look at the guide. I want to see how balanced this logo is. So let me just go over here. We're going to go into freehand selection tool. We're going to break up the first and second part of the logo. Cut and paste. All right. And now, can I please have some magnetics? Thank you. So even though it's tilted, we can still make sure that the logo is, in fact, balanced. Excuse me, why are the leaves not... Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. I thought I connected everything. I did not. I did not. Okay. Let's try that again, because I definitely like the way that the leaves are placed, and I would not want to move those just yet. And I want to copy and paste. Thank you very much. Nothing got cut. Perfect. And once again, we want to line up. We want to make sure that it's centered. So, I could do something like... I knew I cut off a chunk of the... Oh, it's fine. It's fine. Just delete that. Don't look at it. It's fine. Ooh. That does look kind of nice, though. See, like... See, and you're like, it looks exactly the same. No, look at the placement on the I. The placement on the I and the A, serving as the anchors for the entire lining here. But when you bring them together, it makes it look a little bit more cohesive, I think. Dad says, "Wow, it does look professional." Thank you, thank you. I did go to college for graphic design. I hated it. I absolutely hated it. I had the worst teacher in the world. I had a teacher that drew. This teacher managed to suck all the fun out of graphic design, to the point that I dropped out of that class. Cause I did finish the class. I just never took any more graphic design classes, cause this person completely sucked the life out of it. And you could tell this was a teacher with tenure because they did not give a crap. There was a whole class, I remember, a whole class where we were supposed to, like, learn things, and instead they were like, I don't want to teach today, let's just listen to jazz all day. And I'm just like, I'm paying for I've paid for a whole semester. I would really like to, like, learn. Like, I'm not here to listen to jazz music. Jazz music is great. I love jazz, but I'm like, I kind of Oh, and it's your friend's band? Really? And they're playing somewhere? This is just an ad for your friend's band, isn't it? So, a bad experience with graphic design teachers. All I gotta say is that, like, a good teacher, a bad teacher can definitely, like, change the way that a person, change a person's dreams, That's why I'm so grateful that I had an amazing writing professor, because holy crap, can you imagine? Ooh, making you, instead of a cool tone, make you a warm tone. Make you like a nice warm tone. Make sure that all the colors are in the same kind of like vibe. There you go. Let's look at the... Yeah. See, I can see now that this color here is actually more cool than warm. We're going with warm colors, and it should definitely look more warm. Excuse me? Yo, Kitty, you're reading this comment by Chips? Chip says, me when I was supposed to learn CPR, but the teacher just put on mafia movies every class. Excuse me? Holy crap. Kitty's gonna lose her mind when she reads that comment, by the way. The Bohemian says same. Oh my god. Again, like, when you have someone who encourages your creativity and what you want to do, they can really change a person's life. It just goes to show the power that teachers have, you know what I'm saying? That's why I really treasure the good teachers I met. And people are like, oh, if you go to a good college. No, it literally doesn't matter. I've known people who, like, spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on higher education, and had, please excuse the expression, the follow cover your children's ears. They spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on an online writing education, and they had shit teachers who were actually bad. Like, can you imagine? Can you imagine? Ronnie, you're killing me. Ronnie says you don't need to resuscitate someone when you kill them. It's true. So I forgot to plant things. If everybody wants to get up and stretch, you're free to do that. I'm feeling pretty good at the moment. I like to read in between work cycles when I'm working at home, and I like to read manga in between work cycles. It forces me to actually get up from the desk and actually grab a book and read. And I'm currently reading Frankenstein by Junji Ito. He did a whole manga of Frankenstein, and we read the first 3 chapters on the stream once, and it was funny. Like, he adapted it really faithfully. I'm interested to see how faithful the rest of the manga is compared to the book. Fun story, when one of my therapists interviewed me for a legal name change, he asked me for my female role models, and most of them were teachers. Yo! Again, I feel really lucky because all of my, I had so many amazing queer writing teachers who inspired me. Kitty! Is the creature hot? I haven't seen the creature yet, and I don't, considering that it's Junji Ito, I don't know if it's gonna be a really hot creature. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, poor Kitty. And yeah, by the way, Kitty works at a place that teaches CPR. Kitty works at the Pokemon Center. So it's sad, you know. You should definitely know CPR, especially, you know, to help your little Poke babies. I had a teacher at university for game design show us a toy for dogs, which as an ace made me feel very uncomfortable, and said our homework was to design a dog toy. Ah, yes. A toy for dogs. Wink. I'm catching what you're throwing. Oh, yeah, Kitty was Nurse Joy all along. Officer Jenny. Oh, can't you see? So, am I a monster lover? Who in the chat is a monster lover? You know, I haven't actually finished reading Frankenstein, so I hold judgment until I read the whole book to know whether I love the monster or not. That being said, you know, people out there, people have, you know, affinities towards monster people. You know what I'm saying? You know, there's people out there who are like, yo, if this, anime girl, I sleep. Anime girl who's also made of slime, I pog. You know what I'm saying? People are there. I'm not saying that that's me one way or another, but I'm just, you know, people like monsters. That's all I gotta say. Raquel says, I will now forever hear the Pokemon Center's theme when reading Kitty's name. Oh my god. Da, 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 da. I don't love monsters, I just love androgynous goths, and most vampires happen to be that. Oh boy. The Junji Ito Frankenstein book? Yo, let me just tell you that he made Walton look like an anime pretty boy, and I'm gonna say good work, honestly. Adam. Sorry, I know that Bohemian was not referencing that Vine, but nonetheless. But the Bohemian says, I love me some monsters, but not for dating, though. That's fair. Who doesn't love a tragic monster? Okay. I think it's time to turn off the baby wheels. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Although I do actually would like the color palette, by the way, that I made in advance. Let me just grab this. Just copy and just copy it. Then just paste it. There we go. We have that ready to go. Okay, well, definitely didn't want to do that, but you know what? I do this where, like, I make, like, backups of everything, and then I never need backups. So you know what? Screw it. That's life. We move on. So I'm gonna put you all the way up here, because you are gonna go there. Oh, Adam is what Victor said when he killed the guy. Spoilers. Cypher says, Das says, I love werewolves and zombies. Oh, I love monsters. Monsters are so much fun. Charlie says, lunchtime for me. Only got sprigs of rosemary plus a few leaves painted on this whole portrait. Oh no. Well, I hope you have a lovely lunch. Go get something tasty to eat. And Cypher says, I watched an entire anime about monsters in a context and I'm still not sure how I feel. Oh yeah. I think I know which anime it was. Oh, back to work. Back to work. Alright. Alucard's mother in the show is a monster. She looked at Dracula and was like, I'm having all of that to go, thank you. Oh yeah. Yeah, werewolves are cool. Again, you know, gotta love classical monsters. I do prefer when people do a little bit of a twist on a classical monster, I'm not gonna lie. I find that a little bit limiting when it's like, well, you know, if you're gonna write vampires, you have to follow all the tropes and the rules, and I'm like, you don't have to, you can just make them fun. Or even better, here's a little trick, okay? Here's a little trick, okay? If you want to write about vampires, but you don't want to do all the lore, create your own type of vampire and call them something else, and boom, you've made something that is entirely yours, that you created, and you get to write about sexy, never dying, sexy people, without having to, you know, rely on vampire tropes. Ziska's like, I don't know, I just felt bonkable. Your Honor, I would like to say that we never authorized Siska to give bonks to people. We just kind of let it happen. So we are, yes, yeah, we are, I believe we are partially to blame. I believe that for sure. But not entirely to blame. Moontums, are you also a vampire? Are you a dragon and a sky pirate and a ghost taming master and also a vampire? Oh, Vampire the Requiem. Ooh! Oh, yes. Are we gonna talk about World of Darkness now? Because I have things to say about the World of Darkness. Oh my god, Ronnie's a sucker for vampires. I get it now. Okay, so, alright, the following is not a bit of mine. I'm stealing it from one of my favorite video game review websites, EC Allies. They posted a YouTube short of one of their review members, Huber. I freaking love Huber. He's the best member of the EC Allies. That's not true. Isla, trans lady, is the best member of EC Allies. Huber is number 2, though. They posted a short where they're talking about games of the year, whatever, who cares. And Huber finally realizes that the add-on for Cuphead called The Delicious Last Course, it stood for DLC, and everybody lost their mind because that's the joke. It's the joke that the Delicious Last Course stands for DLC, downloadable content, and everybody on the stream was losing their mind, and I'm still laughing about it. Bohemian says yes, and it's the new World of Darkness. Yes. Yep. Oh yeah, I have things to say. Honestly, like, it again, the system is fun. I was honestly like a big sucker for, like, here's a book where you can now play as like sorcerers, and now you can play as werewolves, and now you can play as ghosts. And I'm like, what the hell do you do in a game where you play as ghosts? Can you even die? And the game is like, oh man, you don't even want to know what happens when you die. Yeah, I've heard a lot of really positive things about the new version of Vampire the Masquerade. I've heard a lot of really good things. And also, you know, I hate to remind you that you're currently watching the Disney Channel. No, you're currently in a radical leftist Minecraft server, and I just gotta say that I love them calling out, you know, fascism in the actual book. I really appreciated that. They're like, hey, you know, in Vampire Society, it's really easy to end up having like a police state, you know, with surveillance, and, you know, maybe like not do that, or not drop that on your on your players without like letting them know in advance? No, Kitty, don't lose your soul. I love you. Please take care. It's been a long day. Aww. My poor kitty. Okay. I have changed my mind. What if the logo was straight again? I know, LOL. Max writing anything straight. What if it was like just slightly tilted? No. What if it was tilted the other way? No. It has to be straight. It's gotta be straight. It's the only way that this will work. Just like slightly straight, you know what I'm saying? Like, it has a vibe of being straight, but it's not straight, you know what I'm saying? Oh. I don't know. It might be 5. 5 sounds about right, actually. Again, I just love tabletop role-playing games in general. People will know because I'm designing a role-playing game right now. Of course, I'm making the art for it at this very moment. But also, on the first session that I was designing, of course, I got sent down this huge like rant about D&D. Oh, by the way, if anybody's interested in Ironsworn, the game that I'm making a mod for, by the way, Ironsworn is free to download, and it's a game you can play entirely by yourself. ! Ironsworn. The game is incredible and free to download, so I recommend you check it out if you're interested in playing a game entirely by yourself. We have actually, we've been using Starforged as our engine for a little campaign, Gaze in Space. Why are you centered when you're clearly not centered? It's because there's something on the edge. You little SOB. I knew you were not centered. You did not look centered. Are you centered, you little MFer? Okay, let's try this again. This is the thicker that the lines will ever go. You look a little... Okay. For a second I thought I wasn't actually using blue, white. Okay. Idea, okay? You know what else makes people feel like they're being welcomed? Short, squishy letters. Short letters make people feel like they're welcomed. But I don't know if I like this. You know what? Let me give it a try. Let me give it a try. Because now it looks kind of wrong. Oh, no, it looks kind of welcoming, I think. Oh my god. Charles says, I wish Procreate had a snap to center alignment options. Oh, yeah. Yeah, maybe someday. I mean, they keep adding features to it, honestly. Maybe they will. Oh, this is going to be a pain in the butt. This is going to be an absolute pain in the butt. We're going to need a bigger brush than this. My question is, well, what if I got away with making the logo not, 8 inches wide? What if we committed to a smaller logo? This is fine. I don't want to have to, get a new brush for this. If anybody's ever wondering what I'm using, by the way, I'm using Kremechi. Kremechi is an artist. I bought their brush pack on their Ko-fi. Absolutely worth it. Yeah, although I don't use anywhere near enough of their brushes. I absolutely recommend it. And of course, I've customized quite a few of them. Ooh, which reminds me, should I go for a rough line? Oh, absolutely a rough line. Oh, people love rough lines. Which reminds me, if I'm already going to be using a rough line, then I might as well just make it a big one. Yeah, Kremechi's good. I love Kremechi. Or Kremechi. Kremechi. Let me double check. Kremechi. Yeah, they make adorable art on Twitter. And of course, I have customized my own brushes because that's the kind of gay I am. You gotta customize your own brushes. Oh, I can feel myself about to go into a Bob Ross style narration. Listen. You gotta take things just a little easy, okay? Yeah, life is full of trouble and concerns, but at the end of the day, what matters the most is that you look back on your life and you think to yourself, I did what I wanted to do. You have to do a little bit of that. And I'm thinking, you know, look at this. I want to make the most roundest R you have ever seen. Such a happy round R. An R that is optimistic, that has never lost faith in other people. Look at that. Look at that right there. So Charles says, I only use textured line art brushes. I like the crunch. So I used to use tons of textured brushes. You know, that's why I literally made these guys here. But I don't know. I just I go through moods, right? Literally right now, my go-to brushes are literally it's a sketch maker. I do a sketch brush. I'm even using this sketch brush for, like, you know, my thumbnails. Like, instead of worrying about line art, I literally just, you know, this is just literally this you're seeing, right? This is literally just the sketch brush. And for coloring, I use a side brush that Kremechi made. You know, that's it. That's literally all I use for the thumbnails. Okay, that's not true. For the text, I do use the blunt ink. I usually make it really, really chunky though. Yeah, that's it. That's literally all I use. I'm the kind of person, I like to have less tools rather than more tools. But that's just me. To each their own. I'm really liking this texture line, by the way. This texture line is doing it for me. I believe it was the second version of this brush that I made. This is doing it for me. Now I'm gonna let. Ooh, should it be a perfect circle? It should be a perfect circle. A perfect circle is not only an impossible shape, because as Charles and I were discussing, circles don't actually exist, by the way. Fun fact, circles don't exist. They are a lie. But it's the perfect shape. It's the perfect shape. Completely flawless. Who doesn't love? You know what? I'm not even going to bother about having the circle in. I'll draw the circle later. Boom, there you go. Charles says, I'm testing new brushes right now, but I'm excited. I used 3 brushes from the free brush pack I got ages ago, and they're so good. One of them is literally called Crunch, so you know they're legit. Yo, I love that. So I believe her name is, oh my god, Lisa Bardot. Lisa Bardot made a bunch of well, she has a bunch of brushes on YouTube, but also she has like these like texture brushes that I love using this voice all the time. This is just to add just, you know, some texture to your drawings. Absolutely worth it. Yeah, I get so much mileage out of, like, whenever I want to add texture, I just go through this whole pack, and I'm just like, you know what do I feel like? What do I feel like? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's Lisa Bardot, I believe. It's not here, but it's by Lisa Bardot, I assure you. She's on YouTube. She puts up tutorials all the time. Very nice lady. I was on Setsuna the second, and now, although I've moved a little bit, now this is a confident N. This N, it's round and youthful, but it's also very, very confident. You know what I'm saying? Much like the R, this is an N with confidence, with conviction. It's not perfect, and this N knows that it does not have to be perfect. This N believes in itself. This N welcomes anyone who wants to join the valley. And for a hot second, by the way, I'm gonna curse all of you, by the way. I'm really sorry. Prepare to be cursed, by the way. The whole time I was talking, this is what I saw This is what I was thinking about the entire time I was drawing that. This is what I was thinking about the entire time. As I was drawing that N, everywhere I go, I see his face. No worries, Cypher. Raven disconnected, so they're watching with you. No worries. I love you both. Also, yeah, the whole time I was drawing that N, that's what I was thinking about. Like, they're like, wow, Max, you're so insightful. I'm not insightful. I mean, I might be insightful, but I'm also an absolute. Oh, by the way, a little fun tip. Absolutely haunted by his visage. Muntum's just hit me with a no. I'm sorry. I should call him. Yeah, it's so true. So fun fact, if you're using Procreate, by the way, and you don't want to have to like, oh, I have to go select the eraser that I want. While you're currently holding the brush that you want, select the erase option and just hold it, and then you will just immediately start erasing with that brush, by the way. That saves you a little bit of time. Not fully round. I want it to be just a little bit stubby. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit stubby. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this might be it. I don't know about the O. The O might end up getting yeeted. But for now, this looks good. We're moving. The kerning is changing, by the way, but it's fine. What's kerning? Kerning is the distance between letters in text. Welcome back to Graphic Design 101. I'm your host, MKirin. I'm in fact not a certified graphic design teacher. I'm just a random person on the internet talking about art. Unlike Moontomes, who is, a certified graphic design master and an architect. And what else? What else did Moontomes do? Oh my god. Well, we could also start listing Moontomes' physical achievements, such as, multiple gold medals and records obtained, during their short 14 years, Although, H is different when you're a dragon and a sky pirate. Now you're thinking, oh, are we going to keep this edge? Absolutely not. This is going to be a really, really soft. I actually, you're like, this V looks like a worm, and you're right, it should look like a worm. It should look like the most welcoming worm of all time. Now this A is looking a little bit stumpy. I kind of like it though. So the Bohemian is asking, what? I ask myself that question all the time, actually. Why are things this way? Why are things that way? I want you to keep in mind that sometimes things might emerge from my mouth, which is something that I warned my exorcist before he sat down to have a long conversation with me. I'm sorry. That joke was for Kendra, because Kendra likes horror movies, okay? I've been told that one of the things that I'm best at when it comes to VTubing is my banter, my ability to just keep talking and say things that may or may not be funny or entertaining. The thing is this, I don't think that I'm inherently funnier. I just think that because I keep talking, I make more shots than the average person. Moontum says, I have a gold medal in banging my knee against furniture. Yo, okay. But Portugal is proud of you having that achievement, The Germans had that for decades, but then you came in and you showed everyone, People didn't think it was possible to bang your knee against furniture that hard, There were physicists in the crowd crying because they had never seen someone bang their knee so hard. I mean, like, you flew back several meters. I think it's astounding. Honestly, I just think, I just feel, I'm so grateful that you're here. And that, we get to have, an Olympian as part of the stream. Okay, now, for these L's, I'm gonna make this point a little bit sharp. Because I don't want people to think they're J's. I don't want them to think that it's vajay. Which is not a real word. But I want it to be... Oh, this is not gonna look as charming as I wished. What if I redraw this again, but I just make it look like all the letters are worms? You think that would work? Okay, that works. This does it. This feels good. It's a nice stubby L. Now my brain wants me to OMG me too, Moontomes, or at least bumping my hips into things. Cypher says same for Raven, except it's just her banging her foot, her big toe over and over. Oh my god. Yo, y'all should go to the Olympics. Now, a part of me wants to just literally redraw, just copy this L and put it here. But that would be lazy. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to copy the L. I'm going to move it over. And then I'm going to use it as reference and literally draw over that. Because I'm crazy. Because I don't want it to look like I just copied it over. But I also don't want to have to like draw it from scratch. So we're gonna make it just look different enough. It's different enough. Although actually, I don't like. I actually didn't like that first stroke. I feel like I went a little bit thick. I went a little bit thick on that. Thank you for the worms. Thank you for the worms. I kind of love that emoji, even though I'm pretty sure that it's like a partnership thing. Is there any chance that that's just like YouTube just added worms to the chat, or like is that like, you know, the Sour Patch Kids Corporation is like, hey YouTube, we'll give you a big bag of money if you just add our products as emoji. And I mean, who wouldn't take that, right? Who wouldn't take that bag of money, right? Oh, Kendra's back. Welcome back, Kendra. I am passionately narrating myself drawing. Not this one. Not you. You're the one. You're the one that I want. Do, do, do. Now, these look like stable elves. I want these elves to look like they're taking their kids to school every day. These elves, you know, they've been together for quite a while, but, you know, they still keep their relationship, you know. They keep their relationship still, you know, burning by taking each other out on dates, you know? It just says worm, so I don't think it's a very successful campaign. I love that. Also, by the way, Siska, thank you so much. By the way, everyone remember that today we're not bullying Kendra. Today we're telling Kendra how cool they are. By the way, Kendra, you're the coolest. Kendra's so cool. Oh man, let me tell you about how I met Kendra back during the Korean War. Anyways, okay, that's a callback, by the way. That's a callback. We weren't even serving in the military. It just happened to happen during that time period. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, I was gonna reference Seinfeld for a second, but honestly, we're not here for that. I have no confidence in this E. This E is a little bit too wide. This boy is just a little bit too chunky. Kendra is in fact the coolest. It's true. And that's not only because Kendra is the one who discovered Ice 9. This is the most busted way of drawing an E, but just hear me out, okay? Just hear me out, okay? I have lost all confidence. It looks like a donut. It looks like a donut. You know what? It's actually an infinity. It's an infinity worm, actually, if you think about it like this. There you go. It's an infinity worm. That looks awful. That actually looks incredibly bad. Bohemian. Oh, did you mean Ice 9? All Ice. Thank you. Thank you. All Ice. Thank you. Just a nice little 999 reference. Anybody else wants to just like chill in this room with me and just talk about like the Gigantic, the sister ship to the Titanic? How am I gonna freaking draw this E? Because this E... Boy, you're just too chunky, boy. This boy's just too chunky. I don't know what to do with this boy. This is like my cat Yanto. Cat Yanto is just... My cat is just too chunky. We love him. Okay, how about this, okay? Forget this E, okay? Don't look at this E. Don't look at it. Don't think about it. Don't let it look at you back. Don't look into its eyes. Okay. What if instead I use the A as reference, because A's and E's do have a similar outline. They are basically circles. So let's just use the A as inspiration for what the E should look like. God, I wish I could play this year's Escape games for the first time again. Oh my god, yes. Chip says, we can chill real good while talking about the Gigantic. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And it goes real deep. You might find yourself feeling a sinking sensation. Kendra says, I missed 10 minutes and chat is making me feel like I'm insane. Oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Kendra. You're good. I was literally... You know what? Oh, hi, Sofifi. Welcome to the stream. I'm googling on my monitor. What does E's look like? What does an E even look like? Okay, I think I know what the problem is. Okay, an E is not really a circle, but it's rather. There you go. It's gonna be something like this. The only issue is that I have to soften this part over here. Oh wow, this E's got a chin. Look at this chin right here. This looks like a frog. This E looks like a frog. Maybe that's good. Maybe it's not. Yeah, we're doing art today. Yeah, I'm working on the logo for the role-playing game. Yeah, we've been going through a lot of like design ideas, and I'm jumping in right now. I would never dare eat my cat, Bohemian. He's chunky, but I love him. Yeah, the crimson chin. Oh, by the way, everyone, if you could please direct your eyes to the screen to the left of my head, you can see that I'm in fact making stonks in the farming Pomodoro timer known as Pomo Farm. I'm making so much money. That animation is gonna last like 5 minutes. Everybody remember, by the way, it's time for a quick break. Everyone, take a chance to hydrate. Get up if you need to. Stretch your limbs. You know, you've been sitting for a while. Take some time for yourself. You know? Don't forget, self-care is very important. Now, my question is, am I gonna dare have like a hard edge on my logo? This is horrible. I hate this. I hate you. I don't want to see you ever again. I said good night, sir. I got an email with the subject line, something coming, and no context. Excuse me? Your grandma sends some oh my god. Why is your grandma like that? Oh yeah. Raquel says unlimited peace again. So it's not unlimited, it's just a lot of peace. What can I say? I just got so many peas going on today. It's still going. I've just received a very large and very camp T-Rex necklace that is extremely me, and I need to make it fit immediately. Yo, post it in the crafting hobby Discord, by the way. Your coffee went cold, kitty. Oh no, rip kitty. You gotta drink it. You gotta drink it faster. Okay, what can I put in the eye of the E that would be cute and farming related? Because I'm like, well, clearly I gotta put something in there, but what should I put in there? I could put a little fish in there. I could put a little bug in there. I do like that it kind of looks like a smile, by the way. I like that. I like that. That's on purpose. The E looks like it's smiling. I like it. I like that it's looked like it's smiling. I'm slow and everyone was needy. I'm so sorry, babe. Okay. Okay. Well, what if literally the E is just smiling? What if the E is literally just smiling? I kind of like that. How do y'all feel about this? A radish? A radish might actually work too, though. This would be kind of dumb. This would be kind of dumb. I like the idea. What did Siska say? Cold coffee is great. You can chug it in one go and taste. You can taste what it's like to die. Siska. Oh, okay, it's gonna be a ladybug. Okay, it's gonna be a ladybug for sure. It allows me to add a big splash of red on the logo. Ladybug profile. There's no way someone has a profile shot of a ladybug. They do all these well, I'm actually getting only images of the cartoon ladybug. Can I like not get that, Your Honor? That's way better. Thank you, Your Honor. That is what ladybugs look like from the side, huh? I guess I would prefer a cartoon version so I can have that as reference. Thank you very much, internet. Can I ask how to wash a cat that is going to try to kill you for trying? Oh man, don't ask me. We tried giving Yanto a bath once, and he did not like it. Yeah. You're gonna need some help to get that out. Yep. Oh yeah, Muntums, it's true. It does look like that guy. A part of me is like... Okay, wait, hold up though. I think I've got something here, actually. Hold up though. How do we feel about the E just having eyes though? How do we feel about the E just having like eyes? Because it's kind of winning me over, I'm not gonna lie. Dunk him like a baseball and run. I actually kind of like it's just a little guy. How do we feel about this, okay? Yes. Ooh. Ooh, the ladybug can be on the A or it's climbing onto something. Yeah, and honestly, like the E having a face is winning me over. This is the kind of stuff that this is the kind of organic graphic design that I really like. You know, you go in with an idea, and as you're playing with it, you know, it works out in a way that you could never have predicted. That's the magic of making art right there, baby. Oh, that's cool, says Das. Thank you. Yeah. He looks like an automaton. Yeah, he looks like an automaton. Yeah. Love the eyes on the E. Yeah. Especially like when you zoom out, you know, there's just a little guy there. Oh, may I ask what the game is about? Of course you can, Bohemian. So, actually, do I have a screen? Do I have it on here? I don't have it on here. Let me go over to this screen instead. Iron Valley is a cozy life sim add-on for Iron Sword and Starforged. It is similar to games like Animal Crossing or Stardew Valley or Harvest Moon. It features the passing of times. It has cozy vibes. This is not a game where you're gonna fight goblins and loot treasure. This is a game about spending time around townies, catching fish, catching bugs, developing relationships, making bread with them. You grow crops. There's a skill system, and it's very much inspired by Animal Crossing and Stardew Valley. It's just a cozy role-playing game. Unlike most games that are about killing things and taking their stuff. Thank you for the exclamation mark Iron Sword again. Thank you. Alright, back to drawing. Yeah, I definitely like... I'm not sure if I'm gonna have the ladybug, but I love the E. The E is very cute. And now, back to drawing this messed up Y. Okay, I'm gonna just grab this. Yeah, there's lots of soup in the game. Much like a game like Harvest Moon or Story of Seasons, there's a calendar in the game. Excuse me, Your Honor, I wanted to copy this, please. And you know, there's calendar events and as you progress through the year, you unlock more events, you know. It's cute. We came up with like a 5-week calendar. And we were designing it on the stream, by the way. So we've been making like random tables, and I keep asking the chatters for ideas. It's been really, really fun. There's even a day all about soup. It's true. All right, and now you are all okay. Perfect. And again, this Y. This is the big flourish, okay? So, anyone who's been looking at the title so far, again, you may be thinking, people are only gonna look at this logo for like 2 seconds. Yeah, that's why you have to be careful with what you relay on the graphic design end. And I want, you know, you look at the iron and you're like, there's something in that O, but it's interesting. And then you come over here and the letters are so rounded and fun. And then you have this little fun guy right here who's just loving life. And it ends with this Y that is just an absolute just flourish. You know what I'm saying? You know, it gives it a little bit of an ornate element just at the end. Just as you're finishing looking at the logo, it hits you with this ornate look. And Soup Mess, it's true. Instead of Christmas, there's Soup Mess. A day all about making soup with your friends. And getting together and eating yummy things. I want to make sure this looks like it flows very, very well. Now, this is a fancy Y, okay? This Y is fancy. This Y is the mayor of town. This Y lives in a beautiful mansion just on top of the hill. But even though it's all the money, this Y still respects everyone and loves everyone in town. It works hard so that everyone has the same opportunities and has the same chances at life. This Y is a leader, but a leader with style. There you go. Look at that. Now, my question is, could I get away with having the symbol of Ironsworn on the inside or the outside? That O is giving me trouble. I'm thinking about that O, and I don't know what to do with that O. And now, once again, we gotta check. Are you balanced? You are not balanced. You gotta make sure that you're balanced. And I know you were thinking, Max, you're purposefully making the logo unbalanced. Yes, this is on purpose. Iron Valley. But what I want is to fight the HOA. Oh yeah. It really it looks like it really So, you know, you could have a story in this game where it's all about you, you know, fighting the homeowners association. You could do that. The game does encourage you to find fun in whatever ways you want. I've decided, by the way, I was going to try to rush making a relationship system. I'm not going to. I'm not going to rush a relationship system. I'm going to release the game sooner. It's not going to be feature complete, but I feel like that's just life. You know what I'm saying? I would rather the game come out this month in like 2 weeks than it come out in like 3 months when it's ready to go. Sometimes you just have to cut features, and that's just life. You know what I'm saying? You just got to cut features. And I will make the relationship system. I have ideas for it. I wanted to make kind of like Stardew Valley, where like different people have different tastes, and you literally like roll to see like, oh, this person loves ore, this person loves jewelry, this person specifically loves tomatoes. And I want to do something like that, but I don't have the time to really go into making that system right now. Okay, now it is summer. I have to buy crops again. So Sofifi says, I think the Y should be smaller. This is a fair point. Let me look at it after I'm done with this. Okay. You feel like it should be smaller. I recognize that, because it definitely stands out. Max, is the audio coming from Discord? What audio? Oh my, no, wait, hold up. I'm getting like nightmare mode right now. Kendra, don't you scare me like this. No, I'm certain that everything's okay. Oh! Did you join a chat room on... Well, I mean, like, okay, yeah, like if you join a chat room on Discord, it's gonna play a sound on my computer, which means that you will make a sound on the stream. But, you know, I'm not on any chat room, so, you know, it's not like you're gonna, like, speak. Let me double check. Yeah, I'm not on any voice channels. Thank you for checking, though. I know that, you know, Kendra was panicking a little bit, but it's good. Also, by the way, I love Moontoms, by the way, who's just a little guy, and a sky pirate, and a dragon, and an exorcist, and also, you know, I was an Air Force pilot during World War II. Moontoms just like, I envision Moontoms, who in my head is absolutely like, is small enough to hold in your hands. Moontoms just put their hand on Kendra's shoulder and was like, everything's fine. It's okay. Okay. Oh no, the pencil fell asleep. God damn it. Am I terrified that I'm gonna dox myself live on stream with my iPad? In a way. But instead of worrying about that, how about, you know, just look at this little dude. Wait, hold up. There we go. Yeah, thankfully, the software that I'm using makes it so that no notifications will ever show on screen, hopefully. You know, and I'm gonna assume everything will be okay. Fingers crossed. So now, I'm thinking about the logo in the center, and a part of me almost wants it to just be like a cutout. Oh, I can make it really sharp. Let's go. And actually, in order to make sure that I'm going exactly to the center, I'm going to make a copy of this boy. I'm going to move all these boys. I want you to be right in the center of this entire piece so we can make sure that everything is absolutely centered. Oh, what color are they? Okay, people in chat, pick what color the amugos that I drew is. Fight. People in chat, fight. What color is this little guy? Charles. By the way, don't feel bad. You know, it's not that you and Moontoms are fighting to see who's the smartest. It's just that, like, Charl is like the character you get in the RPG who's smart, and then Moontoms is just like cooler than everyone else. So, you know, it's not a personal attack. Pink is kind of my brand, you're not wrong. So far I've only heard pink and orange. I want to hear the rest of chat bring in their voice. Cypher says pink. Chip says yellow, because of lemon, I must assume. I want everyone to get a chance to voice their opinion as to what color the crewmate should be. Now, you may be thinking, Max, you were just talking about how sharp points make people think of danger. Oh, you are absolutely not perfectly. You're not an equilateral. You're not an isosceles triangle, unfortunately. You were talking about that, and now you're making a thing with points on it. Yes, because sometimes you have to go a little bit against the idea of the design, especially to make a reference to something. This is absolutely way too. You know what? You're just gonna be a reference, buddy. You're just here to be a reference. I'm gonna make you thinner, longer. You will be stronger than the ones who came before you. Cryptid. Oh, hey, Cryptid. It's been a little while. How you doing? Okay, that's definitely people. I heard more pink than anything else. So let me just immediately. I'm saving a copy of this Amugas, like we're gonna freaking need him. Also, I may or may not should I make this Amugas like an emote in our Discord, by the way? Should I make it an emote? Also, I have never played Amugas. I have never seen people play Amugas, but I know what colors an Amugas is because I've drawn so many of them as a joke. First you do this, by the way, and then you make it a little bit lighter. And then you make it just a little bit lighter, and you make it a little bit of a... There you go. There you go. And you know what, actually, this is not fair. They need some shading. You're absolutely correct. The person in chat who was like, it needs shading, Max. They do need shading. You're absolutely correct. Here we go. Oh, hi, Sodernia. So nice to see you. Yes, I will definitely make. This little dude will become an emoji in our Discord. They will. Oh my god. I love this little dude. I love them. They look like an off-brand Off-brand Amogus. Also, by the way, is this circle perfectly centered? No, it's not. I was lied to. I knew that circle was not centered. Alright, now I'm gonna dupe you, flip you, connect you, and then we connect these boys, and then this is what we do. We do it again, but now we do it this way. And then we do this, and then check this out, okay? We do this, we invert it. I need black, actually, thank you very much. And we fill it, boom, there you go. That actually doesn't look that bad. That actually doesn't look that bad. I am in fact, Ghost says gasp, you've never played Among Us? Never, never. Oh, hell yeah! Cryptid says that I think you have drawing too, hell yeah. Partake in the fun. Yo, 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 oh yeah, Kendra's making rugs, by the way, can you believe that? Kendra's so cool. Okay, so this actually looks kind of good enough. It's crazy, but it actually kind of looks good enough. So what I'm gonna do what I wanted, what I was planning on doing the whole time. This whole time you were thinking, Max, how are you gonna make the other one? Oh, buddy, you don't even know. Buddy, you don't even know. And you think that you think my plan is complete, but it is in fact not complete. Here's what I'm gonna do, okay? 2 hours in, all the greenery is done. Hell yeah. Charles, have you explained what you're making? I believe you're making something for a family member, right? If you don't feel comfortable talking about it, you don't have to talk about it, by the way. I just want to make that clear. Now, I'm going to fill you up with white. That's not what I meant. Your Honor, that is not what I wanted to do. You know what? How about if instead of doing this, I just do this? There you go. Okay, and now that it's filled up, we're going to increase it just a little bit. Let's make it a 3%. We go back over here. Here we go. And then we fill it again. Nope. I forgot to do the last part. You do that, and then you invert it. And then we reverse it. And that's how you do it. That's how you do it right there, baby. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, it's a funeral portrait. Oh my god, I had no idea. Oh no, no worries, no worries. No worries, yeah. Definitely, you know, if you're not comfortable sharing things on the Discord, definitely don't do that. Dad says, I'm doodling on my bujo to keep myself awake. Hey, if you have to go to bed, go to bed. You know, no problem. But, you know, it is nice. Doodling is fun. That's why I love having a bujo. Also, Igor's here. Hi, Igor. Thank you for coming. I am doing good. I'm having a lovely... You know, I'm feeling really energetic today. I'm doing drawing on the stream. I'm having a lot of fun explaining my art process. How are you doing? Now, we're going to group all these boys. We're going to duplicate it because, of course, we like to keep copies of everything we make here. We're going to turn this off. We're going to turn on what we've been working on. And now... You know what? Just flatten. No, actually, don't flatten it because we're actually not ready yet. I actually kind of feel like this is good. Of course, it's not going to be black. It's not going to be black. It might even just be like transparent. But I feel like this right here, I'm a little worried that this over I'm a little worried that this over here looks a little bit too sharp and like aggressive. But I'm also recognizing that maybe I'm thinking about it too hard. I'm not bad, thank you, says Igor. Glad you're okay. Thank you. You're so sweet, Igor. Oh, how do you join the Discord? Asked Scripted. Oh, thank you. As a matter of fact, it was Kendra, actually. I thought it was actually, Nightbot just being automatic. Yeah. There's a link to our Discord. Everybody's free to join. We have channels for everything. We have channels with just like pet pics. I share my progress. We talk about books. We talk about writing. We talk about art. And everybody's welcome there. We also have a channel for just memes and stuff. So it's just fun. I gotta say, oh, by the way, you know what, actually? I'm stopping the art for a second because there was a meme occurred after Tuesday's stream that it happened, and I gotta say that it's not a personal attack, but Chips captured what was going on at the stream so well that I believe everybody needs to see this meme that Chips made. So this meme is in reference to Tuesday's stream about the terrible writers I met. They don't even know it's Fire Emblem fanfic? Wow, Pegasus Knights, that's so creative. They're weak to arrows too. This meme killed me. This meme killed me. I love it. I love it. I love the way that you drew me too. It's just so good. And oh, it's so good. I kept thinking that it was me holding an ice cream cone, but it's actually, that's a Tamagotchi and that's just a cup. It's just like a can of soda. Chips, you did incredible, by the way. This meme is so good. I love that you duped. Yeah, that's so good. Honestly, I don't want to say that I yelped when I saw this, but I might have made sounds with my mouth that have never been made before. I was just dying, honestly. Thank you so much for blessing us with this meme. Yeah. I'm a big fan of Chips art too. Oh, Raquel has to go to bed. No worries, Raquel. Thank you for joining us today. I hope you have a lovely night. Take care. Yeah. I still have a little bit of ways to go with the logo. But, you know, thank you so much for joining us. You can have ice cream at the party. Oh, Siska's also heading out. No worries. Thank you for joining us, Siska. I love you. You're a cutie patootie. Wait, no. You're a bum. Your bum's nice. Wait, no. Hold up. Anyways. Take care. Love you. Chips is like, I'm a fan of your art, Charles. Oh, yes. Everybody's bonding right now. I love this. Okay, I'm back. Okay, how about this, okay? Max, do yourself a favor and just literally, instead of relying on this thing that you were doing here, instead just... No, the opposite of what you were doing there, Max. No. What am I doing? Okay, I wanna... Okay, can I just please remove this so that I know what I'm doing? I want to remove this part. I just want to cut... Oh, you know what? It's this way. I do this. And then I do this. There you go. And then it's done. There you go. This is what I was trying to do. That way I don't have to deal with a white layer later. Oh, Crypto joined the Discord. Thank you. Thank you for joining. I hope you have a lovely time. Everybody's so sweet. I love everybody. I have the best viewers. I know that I might sound a little biased, but I legitimately have the best viewers, for sure. Now, what if I made you just a little bit bigger? I know, by the way, this is a perfectly not even shape, by the way. But that's okay. I'm okay with it not being perfect. Things don't have to be perfect. I also like this looking kind of like a compass, as reference to the world that Trip is from. Because I feel like you could do... You really don't become that much sharper, do you? I would like you to be sharper, please, Your Honor. Okay, well, if that's who you're gonna be, that's fine. Oh no, Kitty's tired of people today. What happened? What happened, baby? Yeah, this is really looking like the logo. This is really looking like the logo. And now let's just make this... Let's balance out the design. Let's balance out the design by... How many layers do I have left, by the way? 18. Oh, I'm doing just fine. I'm doing absolutely fine. So, we need to balance out the design. We need to balance the design with... I'm thinking we need to balance the design with the leaves. And also I want to try the backgrounds too. Which reminds me, I gotta start here. None of the colors are final, by the way. Everyone is so needy, you can't catch a break. Oh, hey, Master Sam. Is this your first time on the stream? So nice to meet you. If this is your first time, please consider checking the chat rules in the description of the video. That would really mean a lot to me. Alright, so we by the way, none of these colors are permanent, by the way. Nobody panic. Nobody panic with the colors I'm picking. This is all just to get a feeling for what things are gonna look like. Let's go with the 5. Yo, really? Cryptid says, I've been a subscriber for 7 years now. Writing your novel from the ground up was my first video of yours, and I'm happy to finally be around. Yo, that's so sweet. Thank you. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so glad that my video was able to help you. Again, like, I feel like I nailed everything I wanted to say in that video so well that I haven't felt the need to remake it. So I'm happy that I was able to help you back then. And by the way, if you need help with writing or anything, we have a writing chat just for that. So, you know, feel free to reach out whenever you need to. Oh, that's true. Sorry. I'm getting texts. We're getting hacked. Anybody else knows that meme? It's from CIS. It's from one of those crime shows. And like, they're getting hacked, and it's like the cringiest scene of all time. Kitty and I reference that moment nonstop. A lot of you videos have been wonderful help. Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. Thank you, Cryptid. Is there another name that you would rather I call you, Cryptid? Because you may have noticed that I call people by different names on, because sometimes you pick a handle, like 11 years ago, and you would prefer someone call you something else. So if there's another name you would rather I call you, I can remember. It's not a problem at all. Also, by the way, can I say a good choice on profile icon? By the way, Ryuji is a very good boy. This is actually not that bad. I actually I wonder if we will need a second layer. I will make a second layer anyway, just for simplicity's sake. I actually don't like that some of these are getting attached to. Oh, I can call you Cry? Oh, for sure, yeah. Master Sam asks, are you from the US? I am from the USA. Yes. I was born and raised in Mexico, but I've been living in the United States for almost 20 years now. If you are wondering why my accent may be different, is because, yeah, I was not born in the United States. I spent I guess the technicals are not really that important. English is not my first language, so if I mess up, be nice. Also see that Cry is from Canada. Nice. Yeah, Southern is also from Canada. And yes, Ryuji is very good. Now, we're not gonna go on fights about who is the best boy, but Ryuji's very good. I like Ryuji. Oh, I can feel. I wanted to start arguing. I was like, there is one moment in the game where I will argue Ryuji was not a good boy, but that's not what we're here for. Bohemian says, sounds like a normal accent to me. Thank you. People tell me that I have an accent, and, I will recognize that. The thing is that, if you know, but, like, I'm from a part of Mexico where we're known for speaking very fast. And then I come to the United States, and I move to California, where everybody mashes their words together. So that has led to me being able to speak relatively really fast. So, I try to slow down, make sure people can follow what I'm saying. Also, I don't know how I feel about the second layer. It might work if it's not, like, pitch black. Well, in that case, you need to be lighter now, don't you? Ooh, I kind of like that, actually. Kind of like that. Which reminds me, so, for consistency's sake, this icon should be this color, then. Ooh, that does look good. Oh, that's not weird at all. So, Sodernia says, not to be weird, but your voice accent has always been very soothing and pleasant to listen to for the past however years. No, there's nothing wrong with that. It's sweet. It's sweet. I will tell you. Oh man, is it time to like put people on blast? No, it's not. No, but nobody here's being put on blast. So see, people have been in the past, people have told me really nice things about my voice. And they have never been weird about it. You were not weird about it for sure, but there have been some people who have hit me with like low-key racism sometimes. Like I had someone be like, "Oh wow, you're Mexican? I thought you were something more exotic than that. And like I was like speechless for like a hot like 2 minutes, because I'm just like, you don't even realize like the layers of like the messed up things you just said to my face. But anyways, and that was, you know, another longtime fan of the channel, so you know. Yeah, that was a big yikes moment where I'm just like, oh gee, there's layers. There's so many layers to what that person said. And like, and they said it with like an air of like it was a compliment, that they thought I wasn't Mexican, and I'm just like, woo. Yeah. I had someone else tell me that like, because like I was talking about, you know, my family. I was talking about my family, and by the way, okay, I'm gonna tell you this in confidence, okay? Kendra says that they thought I was Scandinavian. That's so funny. Okay, I'm gonna tell you the next thing in confidence, okay? Okay? And actually, you know what? I'm actually gonna do a little graphic so you can follow along with the bit that I'm about to tell you. Okay, well, definitely I don't want to show you. Oh, it doesn't actually show you my password. Oh, let's go. It sounds rude. It's incredibly rude. It's incredibly rude. Instead of looking at me as a person, they looked at me as a race. You know, they looked at me as a series of parameters, and they were like, well, I'm looking at my checklist over here, and you're not checking any of these Mexican boxes. And I'm like, yeah, it's almost as though, you know, real people don't have to abide by whatever imaginary checklist you have in your head. It's almost as though I'm a fully, you know, fully realized human being with a different story, with a story as complex and different as yours. Now, don't mind this graphic that I'm drawing on the screen right now. It is absolutely not relevant at all to the story I'm about to tell. So I was chatting with someone, right? And I was talking to them about my family and my upbringing, right? And I was telling them about how my family told me once that my great aunt was actually from France. And I told this to a friend, and the friend was like, oh my god, I can definitely see it. I can see the French in you. And I was like, you can't see the French in me, but you can't see the other 15 parts of me that are Mexican? That always got me. They were like, oh my god, I can see the French in you. Can you? What about the rest of, you know, the other 16 parts of my being that are that are not, you know? That got me really bad. Especially, by the way, I'm gonna give you deep lore. By the way, I'm gonna give you super deep lore. The French great aunt that I had, she was in fact French, or she lived in France. And fun fact, by the way, she was of Romani origin. She was also Jewish. And she was escaping persecution. So, you know, just a little bit of context. If you can still see the French in me, by the way. Anyways, I love that. That moment to me is just kind of like, your expectations don't necessarily have to align with reality. Anyways, yeah. Kendra says that's a moment where it would be interesting to hear their answer. To you just go, what do you mean by that specifically? What do you mean that you can tell I'm French? What does that mean? Yeah, you know, yeah, definitely my great aunt that was Romani and Jewish. It's almost as though, you know, I had 16 other great parents. Yeah. By the way, the first person I was talking about, the person that said I wasn't exotic enough, that person didn't even realize what they were saying. That person was lost. That person was lost. Daz says, I first thought you were from the UK. Max says your English, yeah, my English is fine. Thank you. I will say, oh my god, master. Was I next to a baguette? You know what? I think that was the problem. Now that I think about it, I was wearing a beret, and I had like a really like long thin mustache. and I happened to be standing right underneath the Eiffel Tower. That's probably what did it. Oh, you're from Quebec! Yo! That's awesome! Hell yeah! Sorry, I'm trying to work out. I was like, oh, I know about Quebec, or Quebec. I know about Quebec. I've read a lot of Louise Penny books, which let me tell you, that probably shouldn't be enough of a background. What else did I miss? I saw Master Sam, by the way, replied earlier. But your English is so good, I wouldn't even have known you were born outside of the U.S. if you had ever told me. By the way, I'm from Montana. Hello there. Hello from California. I believe. I think. Charles makes a really good point. Is Cecile French or Quebecois? I believe Cecile is French. And Moontum's just put it in there too. By the way, Master Sam, is there another name you would rather I call you by the way? Just Sam, maybe? Again, I'm literally writing a book about a character who picked their online username when they were 11 years old, and it still haunts them to this day, so I definitely like giving people the chance to, if they would rather have a different name, they can have a different name. Names are all made up anywhere. You're welcome to change your name whenever you want. Now, if we were to squint our eyes, the title for this looks kind of like this, right? Also, by the way, I felt so clever about knowing what the word Quebecois means, by the way. Charles says, I was like, hey, 2 French speakers, then I realized, oops, there are 2 different French dialects, lol, if I remember correctly from high school class. Yeah, they're a little different. The Bohemian says, I wear many names online. That's completely fair. Nothing wrong with that. Sodernia says, my brother gave me my username when I was 5. I'm glad I let him pick it up and not me. Mind you, he was 8, but still. Sodernia is pretty cool. Yeah, hell yeah, Cry says, I consider myself lucky to be bilingual. Hell yeah, I love that attitude. I too am bilingual. I speak Spanish and English. And there's definitely more French dialects. Bohemian is absolutely correct. Just in the same way that there's many Spanish dialects, like in the Spanish we speak in Mexico, which is inherently different than any other than other countries. Also, by the way, español, puedes hablar español aquí si quieres. No ocupas, si prefieres inglés está bien, pero yo también comprendo español. Español is okay. Incoming, Kendra's gonna be like, oh my god, Max, your accent is so good. Oh my god, Max, my accent sucks. Kendra's accent is perfectly fine. Anyways, what I was getting at is that if you look at this SOB right here, okay? If you look at this right here, this is what the title looks like, right? Which means that we need something to kind of offset the, because it's a little bit lopsided, right? It's looking a little bit like a car, and I want it to be a little bit more centralized. Oh yeah, for sure. Kendra says, one of the worst things about growing up in the U.S. school system is not getting language classes until high school. It's very true. So I'm thinking, definitely considering the guide that we made, there needs to be a leaf. And again, we were drawing some leaves earlier, by the way, when we were playing with the original version of the logo. I'm definitely thinking, I love the leaves right here on the V. I'm not sure about the Y, but definitely over here on the end there needs to be leaves as well. I wonder if I should have like a radish or something. I wonder if a radish would be like because I'm looking at this right now, okay? And I feel like a carrot sticking out of this would be like kind of cute. But maybe not. What is because I feel like a radish looks like a heartier vegetable. It also has a good splash of color. Maybe a radish? My only issue is I'm concerned that people are gonna think that that it's Irono Valley of something. That would be rad-ish. Thank you, Sodernia. Igor says that they speak English and Russian. Hell yeah, I love that. We have so many bilingual speakers on the chat. So Master Sam asks, since you speak Spanish, I have a question. Can people who speak Spanish be understood in all of Latin America, but Brazil and a few other countries because they speak other languages? So I believe that if you know Spanish, regardless of what type of Spanish it is, you could probably get by in other Spanish-speaking countries, but definitely not Brazil or Portugal, because they speak Portuguese in those countries. Although I guess it would be Brazilian Portuguese to begin with, but I'm sure you can get by in Brazil knowing Portuguese and in Portuguese knowing Brazilian Portuguese. I have known and worked with several people from other parts of America. So, for instance, back when I used to work at this laboratory, my boss for a long while was a Chilean lady. And again, we communicated perfectly fine. There were, of course, little differences here and there. Mexican Spanish is really prominent around these parts. It may or may not be related to the fact that Mexico is right next to the United States of America. But there's a few words that don't super connect or click. For instance, the Spanish word for car being carro. And that's, partially because we're so close to the United States. Car becomes carro. Everywhere else you would say coche, or something like that. So you may have little words that are like, that might not click all the way through. You might be like, like if you're in Cuba and someone says, I'll make sure to wait here so you can catch the guagua, you'll be like, what the hell is the guagua? And guagua is the Cuban word for, or the slang Cuban word for bus. Yeah. So, again, there will probably be little things that you would miss. The same way that you might miss little things, for instance, let's say, if you're in Montana, speaking with people in other parts of the country, there might be a little like differences in the dialects. But you can probably definitely get by. I would think so. I'm sure that if you spoke, Spanish, regardless of where it would be from, you would have no trouble visiting other Spanish-speaking countries. Oh my god, the radish looks like a heart. The radish looks like a heart. That's what it is. Heart radish. I feel like I've seen this in a video game, and I'm not gonna steal it, but I'm gonna look at it. Wait, the heart radish is a real thing? Okay, can I have it like in a video game though? I feel like I've seen. It's a hearty radish from Legend of Zelda. Yes, that's what I was thinking about. I mean, I have no problem using this as reference. Kind of looks like a heart. It's adorable. I like it. Let's go with that. A heartbeat. It's a heart. It's a heartbeat. Bohemian, you are incredible. Thank you. I kind of love heartbeat. Okay. When we actually create the relationship system, remind me that we should have the resource that you get as people, as you develop relationships, they're called heartbeats. It should be called heartbeats for sure. Master Sam says, I'm from Brazilian ancestor, so I can speak Portuguese. Oh, I don't understand Portuguese, but I'm pretty sure that we have several Portuguese speakers here. I believe Muntums is from Portugal. Você consigue me entender? See, the problem with Spanish and Portuguese is that they look so similar. Portuguese and Spanish are like alternate universe Pokemon versions, like I look at the words that you have and I'm like, oh yes, those words look familiar, but in the context I'm like, I have no idea what these words mean. I understand me entender, does someone understand you? Okay, now, of course, no line work for this. This radish must exist entirely without any line work, by the way. And also, by the way, can I get back to... Okay, I am already on the brush that I like. Make the line a little bit thicker. Remove this. Yeah, definitely the heartbeat will definitely be good enough to carry this part of the logo for sure. Oh, I love this. I absolutely love this. Oh my god. Shoutouts again to the Bohemian, by the way. Shoutouts for getting me to this idea, by the way. I love it. I love it. I want to make the resource that you get whenever you level up a relationship. They're called heartbeats. That is absolutely going to be in the game. And by the way, if you join us for one of our design streams, and you give ideas, I will put your name in the credits, by the way. I'm going to go back through every stream, and I'm going to make sure that I get everybody's names, and it will be in the book, by the way. Because credit where credit is due, the chatters have been helping me make this game, so you guys should be in the credits for the book. No question about it. I love that. Yeah. Muntam says they were asking if you can understand them. Yeah, that makes sense. See, you're correct. You're correct, Kendra. Once again, Moontomes, who is of course the size of a tea kettle, has their little hand on Kendra's shoulder. And it's just like, it's okay. Don't worry about it. You're fine. Ah. See, yeah, Munto's giving Kendra some tips. Okay, I'm definitely picturing that I definitely need I need you to be two colors. I need the little leaves on it to be on a different layer so that they don't get mixed up. And okay, time for me to look up what the real radishes look like. Radish red. What do they even look like? What do they look like in the real world so that I can make sure that they look a little bit... Okay, the leaves, okay, they look kind of like parsley? They're long stalks. Okay, can you please be darker so that I know what I'm drawing? They're long stalks. With folded leaves on the end. Perfect. And I'm looking a little bit of this. I'm looking like a little. Ooh. Okay, make the thin smaller. Just make the line smaller. This doesn't feel right. Let me look at the reference again. Okay, so the leaf folds out of the. The leaf folds out of the stalk. Okay. This is how I draw, by the way, just like layers upon layers of references, by the way. Kendra says, estoy aprendiendo en tu stream, Max, gracias. De nada, Kendra, no hay problema. Parte de crecer es aprender, a tener el corazón abierto, a aprender lecciones de otra gente. Es muy importante. Y estoy orgullosa de que tú estás dedicándote a aprender más. That one goes out to all of our Spanish speakers out there, by the way. Just make it black. Just make it black. Okay, let's try this. Let's try this again. How did people draw heart beats in other video games? I see that they exist in Lime Rancher. They look kind of messy. Okay, in that case, less detail is more. Less is more. Less is more. Let's give it. It has two stalks, and each of them is gonna have like. Because I feel like the leaves of a radish are like pointy, and like I don't want to have pointy leaves. I feel like the whole setup here is that there's supposed to be a everything is rounded. Ooh, wait, hold up. Whatever I'm doing here, I like it. Like little bunny feet. Slime Rancher. It's true. Master Sam says, I'm learning Japanese because I've watched Japanese VTubers, not the famous ones from Hololive, but I'm still unsure of it because Chinese seems to be getting pretty important these days. That's fair. That's interesting. Yeah, I'm definitely, Kitty and I, we want to go to Japan very, very soon. I've learned Japanese for a long time, actually. So I'm excited to, put it to the test. She's actually been to Japan, but I haven't, so I'm excited to experience it. Okay, hold up. Maybe you guys shouldn't both be the same size. Okay, just think of the larger image, Max, okay? Just think of where we're going here, okay? I'm thinking, what about one big leaf and one small leaf? How about that? And the way the leaves look, kind of like partitions like this. There we go. That's more like it. That is absolutely more like it. There. Okay, absolutely. Now, this is of course a test. That's why I'm gonna do actually the big leaf on top to draw the eye inwards. By the way, I'm not saying we're not gonna finish this design today, but you know, if there isn't enough time, that's okay. Things happen. This is my way of telling Daz to go to bed. This might take a minute, Daz. So you know, if you're trying to stay up, I mean, if you can afford to stay up, it's fine. Also, the stream is gonna be ending in about half an hour. So, okay, so I'm immediately looking at the heart part of the beat, and it definitely, since it's not gonna be, there's not gonna have any line work. I want it to be a lot more heart shaped. I want the let's call it the butt part. The butt part of the heart, I want it to be way more pronounced. So let's draw that right now. No, more pronounced. Make that booty pop. There you go. Make that booty pop. Make that booty just absolutely bomb. I'm not sure about this. So Master Sam asks, so you can speak a bit of Japanese? Yes, I can. Just a very little bit. Probably enough to get us around Japan. And again, you know, once we get closer towards that goal, I will go back to practicing, because I want to be able to communicate myself very well with our hosts and, you know, the people around us. You know, I want to be able to order food confidently. So I'm gonna get back to studying. I did a lot of you know, I got textbooks, I got workbooks. I was also using Duolingo a lot. So this looks good, by the way. This actually this feels really good. This feels really good. I say as I actually like move it down a little bit. You know what? It's time for me to show you my ultimate weapon, by the way. It's time for me to show you my ultimate weapon. Flip the canvas. Flip the canvas and then liquefy. So liquefy allows you to move elements of your drawing, and it gives you a chance, gives you the opportunity to really mess things up, but in like a good way, you know, like it gives you a chance to like really give it a nice good shape. And again, I don't want this to be like a perfect radish. I want it to be a radish with a little bit of love and life in it. So you can see we started here, we ended up here. I'm not sure if I super like it, but Daz says, I can afford to stay as I need to do groceries tomorrow. Okay. As long as it's okay. Max, I need y'all to come visit. Thinking about y'all traveling has me wanting to show you around. Yo, you should definitely show us around. I'm excited to like learn about New York from a New Yorkan like yourself. I'm definitely interested. You know, like you'll show us all the sites. You know, you'll show us where they dump all the bodies. You'll show us, you know, where the daily rat battles happen. You know, like the giant rat arena where, you know, whoever wins becomes Rat King. Just thinking about the gladiatorial arena of rats reminds me of my own time back when, you know, Muntums and I, you know, were living in ancient Rome. Those were the days. The parties we attended. Oh god, yeah, this Caligula man, he knew how to party. I'll just tell you that. Master Sam is challenging me to know. Konnichiwa. Hajimemashite. Watashi wa Samu desu. Domo yoroshiku. Okay, yeah. It's Rat Arena. Sorry, Arena. I actually I understood you very well there, Sam. You were introducing yourself. I would say that it's starter Japanese for sure. There is kanji that can compress that a lot more, so you don't have as many characters. But definitely, I read what you were saying. I gotcha. And I believe my pronunciation in Japanese is relatively good. It helps because when you know Spanish, you have the same phonetic system as Japanese. Hajimemashite. Maxi desu. 私は日本語と英語とスペイン語と話せます。I believe that I just said I speak Japanese, English, and Japanese. Kendra's like, got it. So that means we're gonna go to the East River Central Park trash heap, and it's on the list for our tour. Yeah. Oh yeah, Kendra. I'm so concerned with the position of this goddamn radish on this drawing that isn't even done yet. Although, like, the logo is getting there, by the way. We could just be adding some more additional leaves, and then we do the colors, and then it's done. And it's definitely good. I gotta say, my favorite part is this guy right here. I love this little guy right here. I love him. I love him, but when the night is over, he is gone. The river is just the river? Sorry, I'm deleting it. Am I a Les Mis nerd? Not really, but I do like Les Miserables. Oh, look at that line. Okay, so what is this radish about? This is a playful radish grown and harvested in the valley. It represents the hard work of the people of the valley, the way that they go about their days, putting a little bit of love in everything they do. It's not a perfect radish by any means, but it is a good radish. Kind of like it. But K-Town, my theater, Nintendo store, come on. Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna go to all those places. I sing that song every time it rains, says Charles. Hell yeah. Don't tempt me, Kendra. We could use a vacay. Well, we already have a vacay planned. We're going to be attending our local anime convention in Fanime in San Jose, California. So, you know, if anybody there is interested or nearby, you could meet us in real life. Maybe. Chip says, I adore him. Every logo needs a little guy. It's true. This little guy, honestly, it has the same energy as, like, the part of the... But, like, in a good way. The part of the Amazon logo that makes you realize there's a smile. Or, like, the FedEx part of the logo that has, like, an arrow pointing forward. That's the energy that I get from the little guy. But, like, not like in a dirty corporate way. And now, time to figure out what color a radish should be. Give me, like, a nice, like... No, red. More red. There's gonna be a big splash of color in the middle of the cover. So, of the middle of the logo. By the way, I believe this is Price from the Persona 5 soundtrack, remixed by Lo-Fi Leah, by the way. Friend of the channel, has allowed me to put their music on all of my streams, and I love them. They don't know it, but they're a very good friend of mine. The Tostitos one has me lose my mind. What is the secret in the Tostitos logo? Oh no, I'm losing my mind. I need to know. Ah, yes. The Tostitos logo has two people actually, like, eating chips. Yeah, that's a good one. It's a good logo. It's a good logo. Let me actually put it on the stream real quick. Yeah, see, if you look at the Tostitos logo, the two T's are in fact sharing a chip together, and the dot of the I is the salsa. It's actually a really good. It's a well-assigned logo. You know. The awkward shape of the letters make them look playful and comfortable. The roundness of the O's and the S's make you feel comfortable as well. And again, you know, although they have really angular T's, the fact that they're people, you know, it works. And of course, you know, the splash of yellow and red, you know, primary colors really attract the attention. Back to drawing. Master Sam says, by the way, I have to go. One last thing to say. I am from Montana, but I'm actually from Brazil. I like to study a lot about the USA. Maybe I'll go there one day. Oh, no worries, no worries. Or maybe Japan, no worries. I don't like to say where I'm from at first from the web. Oh, absolutely no problem. Hey, I completely get you, you know. No shame whatsoever. And thank you for coming, and I hope you have a lovely day. Take care. No worries at all. Honestly, I get you. I get you. I mean, I had a whole section about how I don't like, you know, I've had bad experiences with people telling me, you know, telling me really messed up things. Because they assume that they can just talk about people like that. So I completely understand what you would feel hesitant letting people know where you're from. Oh, they almost look like Sakura petals, actually. Chips. Oh my god, chips. Yep, I love it. I love it. I love it. It's a cute design, honestly. Thank you, Bohemian. Appreciate it. And duly noted. This radish might be the only thing that I actually render in this whole logo. This may be the only thing I actually render. Oh, yes, really nice and bright. You guys can't see it because the colors get a little bit messed up in the stream, but I can assure you, there's gonna be really, it's a big. Also, honestly, I want to have pink on the cover, because role-playing games tend to be usually aimed at a mass audience, and I definitely want to have some pink in there to make it a little bit more welcoming, you know? Everybody's welcome to play this game, except TERFs, but, you know, I want it to feel inviting. You don't have to be just a gamer dude to play this game. Everybody's welcome to try it. It's also, you know, it's not a game about violence, it's not a game about, you know, going into a dungeon and killing a bunch of goblins for no reason. This is a game about farming. It's a game about spending time with your friends. It's a game about losing the track of time. You know? We've been playtesting it, and we've been having moments where, like, you know, our character just spends all day chatting with an old friend. And that's fine. Not all games have to be about violence. Sorry, this song in the background is making me all emotional because it's from it's the Legend of Zelda. It's the Goddess Fountain theme, but I used it for the trailer for my first novel after I came back from hiatus, The Fabulous Case. This song makes me think about that a lot. Lo-Fi Lee did a fantastic job with this remix. Yeah, this radish is gonna be rendered. But this is fine. I think that's fine. I love the beat. Thank you, Arena. Kendra's unrelated update. Sorry, Bolita has stolen my HDMI cord. She's obsessed with plastic mailers. Yep. Well, it's hers now. Random thought I had. What is your favorite block in Minecraft? Mine is bricks, is Tobias. So, Tobias, I'm sorry to inform you that I'm old as hell. By which I mean that I played Minecraft back in the day. I used to play it on a browser. That's how old I am. Oh, you're not gonna play nice, aren't you? I would say, what is my favorite block on Minecraft? I bet there's a bunch of cooler, younger blocks going around nowadays. My favorite block in Minecraft, honestly, like, I'm a big fan of the cobblestone. I feel like it's just a really good fantasy aesthetic to have that, you know, cobblestone in there. But I'm sure there's other cooler blocks that are out there that I don't know about because I haven't played them forever. Oh, Mossy Cobblestone is really good, actually. Good call there, Kendra. Mossy Cobblestone is actually a really, really good call. I like that I'm like, oh, let's have a nice, like, you know, civil conversation, and then I'm like, no, mossy cobblestone is the one to go for sure. Ooh, I will look at the chat in a second. I'm just like in the zone, just trying to get this leaf to just play ball. Also, I feel like the line work on these is actually not thick enough, so I'm gonna have to go through it twice. That's not how a leaf folds. That's actually not too bad. I'm willing to live with this. I'm willing to move in with this. I'm willing to buy a house with this. I'm willing to take my parents out to dinner to introduce them to this. I'm okay with Sean Tompkin, creator of Ironsworn, looking at this. Honestly, like, I'm concerned because I'm like, I hope Tom likes it. Like, he doesn't have to like my add-on. He doesn't have to like it, but I hope he isn't like, what the hell is this? Play the old 1.0, yeah. Oh my god, I was playing it on a browser, you know? And like, I'm pretty sure I can't get that old account back because that was before the Microsoft takeover, so. Yes, welcome back into existence, Delicate Leaf. Yes, it's back. Gold Leaf, 10 out of 20 out of 10 out of 20. I'm gonna have to render you. You're gonna have to exist within... I'm being very careful. I don't want to combine layers that I don't have to combine just yet, because it probably would be a pain in the ass to combine later. Or to, like, fix later. So, I'm not gonna worry about the line color just yet. Internally, I want to worry about the line color, but let's not do that just yet. Let's just literally color these leaves right now. Also, by the way, playing in the background currently Secret of the Forest from Chrono Trigger. Another delightful remix by Lo-Fi Leo. People in the chat, I don't ask this often, but, you know, because you all know my favorite game of all time is Chrono Trigger. What is your favorite game of all time? What is the one game that you feel that you could just play every year? What's your favorite game? Okay, I'm gonna have to come in with... Let's do this and give me just a little bit of a greener tone. Again, you gotta ask yourself, where's the light coming from? What is the light hitting in this composition? I don't want it to be super rendered, but it should be somewhat rendered. Oh yeah, Resident Evil 4. Yeah, you said that earlier, Irina. Actually, I wanted to bring it up because you mentioned it. I played so much Resident Evil 4 growing up. I played so much of it. Oh my god, you have no idea how much Resident Evil 4 I played. I beat that game so many times. It's such a good game. It really is. It's one of those rare games that, like, it keeps getting better the more you play it. Because, like, you know, you start in the village, and then you move to the castle, and then you move to, like, the island. It has such a good progression. It keeps making you feel like you have to keep getting better at the game. RPGs are really guilty of, like, once you hit a certain level in the game, you're kind of just coasting, you know what I'm saying? Okay, what other replies did we get? I have not looked up them from the screen. Okay, so Chips... Okay, so Chips has betrayed me. Chips has betrayed me. I thought... You know what? Of course it's true. Chips was too good to be true. Chips says that their favorite game is Chrono Cross. Oh, Golden Sun: The Lost Age. Oh my god, I want to play that. I have a little retro console to play retro games. I want to play Golden Sun. Oh, Darkest Dungeon is so good. Persona 4. Oh, Persona 4 is good too. Hollow Knight. Oh, hell yeah. Alright, so. Yo, Moontomes! Okay, Moontomes, you have to be honest with me, okay? Moontomes. Is Innocent Life a futuristic Harvest Moon actually Is that an earnest answer, or are you just memeing? Are you memeing, or is that an earnest answer? So Chips, let's talk about this for a second, okay? So I have very, very complex and strong feelings about Chrono Cross, and I can I've externalized them in the past a lot. I want to say first and foremost, I don't hate you. We're no longer, we're still friends. Moontoms, it is a game. Oh yeah, I know. I'm aware that this game exists. Tobias is The Witness. Oh, The Witness is cool. I should play that. Kendra says Metroid Prime or Fallout New Vegas. Oh, for sure. Yeah. It's cute. So, let's talk about Chrono Cross. So, I don't think Chrono Cross is a bad game. In fact, I played it a lot. I have yet to finish it because life keeps happening every time I want to play Chrono Cross. So I intend to play it with Kitty, play the remaster sometime soon. Once we're allowed to buy games again, because we have way too many games. So it's not that I think that I like okay, Moontoms, I love you, and I love that you're like explaining it to me like I don't know what Innocent Life, a futuristic Harvest Moon game is. I'm a Harvest Moon nerd. Of course I know about it. I know all about it. It's really cute though. I love you. Okay, so yeah, here we go. Chips is like, I have feelings, trademark, about the twist in the connection too, but there's a ton more game to enjoy, and it never ruined it for me. So here's the thing. Okay, I have to literally take a second, okay? I gotta take a second and breathe. So, Charles, thank you for the 5-minute warning. By the way, everybody prepare your eye holes, okay? I wanted to see what it looked like in white. Let's go back to just gray. So, Chrono Cross. I think Chrono Cross is a good game. Chrono Cross is a good game with one of the best fighting game systems of all time, or combat systems of all time. It manages to have a bunch of characters that are inherently different in a cool and interesting way. It's a terrible Chrono Trigger sequel. Your sequel should never go out of its way to literally be like, by the way, the original game is actually worse than you thought. That's the part. Honestly, like, if Chrono Cross wasn't called Chrono Cross, I would actually think it was one of the greatest RPGs of all time. Also, there's the twist. The twist is bad. The twist is bad. The twist is bad. Having being pushed into a romantic relationship with your other world sibling is never a good idea. That's all I want to say, Your Honor. The prosecution rests. There are so many games I picked up randomly at the store that are now super expensive, like Theresia, one of the few M-rated games for the Nintendo DS. That game is running for like $200 now. It's crazy. It's crazy. Okay, the only thing I want to do... A part of me is like, what if I just make the outline black? What if I just made the outline black? You think I could get away with that? What if I also made this outline black? What if everything was just black? And then what if you were black? I probably can't get away. I need to put an outline. I need to have the outline also go around. The outline needs to go around Radish. Outline. Oh, this is a horrible font to be writing on. Outline on rad plus. Oh, I will definitely know how to read this later for sure. All right, 2 minutes. I gotta get out of here. Yeah. So Chip says, it's rough because it's like simultaneously very married to Chrono Trigger and also very divorced from Chrono Trigger. It is so incredibly married to Chrono Trigger. Like, it's not even funny. Yeah. Like it almost feels to me. Chrono Cross feels to me a lot like Metal Gear Solid 5, where Hideo Kojima made the entirety of MGS5 to explain a plot hole from Metal Gear 2, a game he made for the MSX home computer, literally like 30 years prior. That's the whole point. The whole point of MGS5 is to explain that plot hole. And I recognize making a whole game to explain what happened to Shala it's commendable in a way, but also like, man, there are better ways to do this. Like, you can't be like, oh, it's kind of like a sequel to Chrono Trigger, but not really, and then be like, by the way, the plot twist is that one of the characters is Chrono Trigger. Anyways, I'm gonna get out of here. I want to first and foremost take a second to thank all of you for joining me today. Today's stream was really, really productive. I promise I'll try to get this done as soon as I can. The sleep bunnies are winning. No worries, no worries. Yeah, and yeah, now I will keep showing more art. We're gonna get back to writing tomorrow, by the way. And I do want to let you know, by the way, that if you're watching the stream right now, oh, just me looking at things. Where did I leave it? Here you go. The music you're hearing right now is from Lo-Fi Leah. They're amazing and awesome, and they're a virtual jazz musician. Please consider checking them out on YouTube and Spotify. If you want to become a VTuber like me, the app I use is Vtuber. The developers are cool as hell. Chips, never apologize for making me talk about video games. My website is MKirinAuthor.com. It's also in the description. You can actually go and buy my books, like The Fabulous Games Volume 1 and 2, and The Last Bread Mage, which just came out last year. And by the way, if you are still watching the stream, please consider giving it a big thumbs up, subscribing, and hitting the bell to be notified. These things actually matter the most. These things let YouTube know that I matter and that I exist, and even though, you know, I'm just a small VTuber, I deserve to show up in everybody's recommended pages. So please consider doing that. That would actually mean the world to me. It's 2 o'clock. I gotta get out of here, but as always, I want to take a second, lean a little closer, and I want to tell you that if you're having a rough day, if you're going through a rough patch, it's okay. It's okay to feel these things that you feel. And it's okay to be struggling with things, you know? The human experience has many different colors and shades, and sometimes you might be feeling a little blue, and that's okay. The important thing is to recognize that these feelings will one day pass. One day you will get up, and these feelings will be gone, and the good days will return. So let's keep chasing the sunrise together, day by day, making it to the other side, where the good days are. Okay? I hope you have a lovely day. Thank you for coming to my stream. And goodbye.
Okay, that's all the time I've got. I gotta get back to playing Animal Crossing New Leaf on my Nintendo 3DS.